Welcome to Let's Go Football. I'm GrandPooBear. I'm here with former Steelers and Buckeyes linebacker Ryan Shazier, and of course Twitch creator and Cowboys/football superfan EsfandTV. How are you gentlemen doing here today?
We're doing great.
Great, man. Great.
Great. We got a ton to talk about. It was a crazy, just not even a football weekend, just a crazy sports weekend in general. The Chargers and Bills are good. I don't know if you guys knew that. Esfand, you know who else is good?
Who else is good?
Dallas. Dallas is very
Dallas
good.
is real good.
Be happy about that.
Two times. Dallas is good
yeah.
in two ways.
Yeah.
SMU and the Cowboys.
We're already talking about SMU. Wow. It was a great, it was a wonderful weekend for all football. Mm-hmm. Unless you were a kicker, which we will talk about soon. We also got benkert going to be joining us again, Packers QB and esports athlete on Ghost Gaming. And your friend, Esfand streamer Erob and Dallas Cowboys football fan as well, is going to become
very close friend.
Picks. Yeah, you guys are homies. You guys been to like games together and stuff?
Oh yeah, we did a tailgate tour at Iowa State. It was amazing. So we went to the Iowa State game together and did that tailgate show, and it was it's a lot. I mean, I've known Erob for like three and a half years now. So we used to do a whole bunch of stuff together. He was in Austin. He moved away, had some real life stuff going on, and then he just moved back. So yeah, Erob's a close friend of mine. I was like, we got to get him on the show. And yeah, it's gonna be good. Everybody loves Erob.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited to hear about some of your guys' adventures here throughout the tailgating experiences. Anyway, but we also want to hear from you, Twitch chat. So drop your comments in chat. This, of course, is Twitch. It's the best part about it. I mean, you have, former pro football player Ryan Shazier and Esfand. You can ask them anything you want. But first of all, let's get going here. Let's talk about the AFC.
Hey, Grant, I have a question.
Oh, what do you got?
Am I the only guy
What's up?
that noticed that Stefan is like watching himself on his TV behind him?
Yeah, I am.
Wait, watching yourself?
You guys,
you know why?
That's my. You see, he's like.
Yo, one more viewer, man. One more viewer.
I gotta add them up, dude. I need all I can get.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Listen, you should never stream to 0 viewers. You know what I mean? Like that's something I tell people when they first start streaming. You're one. You got to be one, and then like your homies, if you're playing Fortnite or something, that's 3 more right there. So you got to have 4 viewers.
Yeah, for sure.
Right there.
True.
Right there. Anyway, let's talk about. Let's talk about the AFC right now. It's looking pretty interesting. In part to an injured kicker blowing a win for the Colts last night, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens completed a comeback win in OT. They are now 4-1. They didn't look great, but they got it done. Lamar looked great there at the end of the game. Meanwhile, the Chargers were in a absolute barn burner shootout with the Browns. And the Bills put a whooping on the Chiefs. Both good teams. Let's start with last night, though. Are the Ravens a serious AFC contender, or are they, kind of a pretender, just kind of almost losing the Colts?
I think they're. I'm not gonna. This is hard for me. I don't want to say they're pretenders. Because they are like the Ravens are always good, but the way they're winning their games is like in the NFL, you have to win every game you get. So I'm not going to say that they're not winning their games like they need to, but I don't feel like they're as good as the Chargers or the Browns.
Yeah, I mean, I do think at the end of the day, it just comes down to it comes down to wins and losses, right? Not about like how bad you beat a team, and you kind of use how bad you beat a team or how close the game is to gauge how good a team is. But sometimes like you just have some games where you're up and some games where you're down, and it's about matchups, right? So I mean, I think the Ravens are still a really good football team, and I think they probably are still contenders to make a run in the playoffs. But the big thing for me is I think the talk about Lamar Jackson and how he's like continuing to develop is how he's developing as a passer, right? How he developed as a passer. And I think a lot of that actually comes from not just him developing, but whenever a guy is so mobile and he has to move around, and Ryan, you could probably talk about this a lot more, like defenses tend to, like, you start to cheat a little bit, right? Like you see him get out of the pocket, he starts to roll out, they're going bootleg, and then you start to cheat up, and then he's got somebody wide open down the field, and then the receiver can adjust to him. Is that right?
Yeah. When it's a quarterback that can run, it makes it really difficult for you to call defenses, and then you always have to have eyes on him. That's why you've seen the Colts in what you call zone defense pretty much most of the game, because if you go on man-to-man defense, you know that Lamar can run on you, because once you have your back turned to the quarterback, he knows you're in man defense, and then now he has opportunity to run all over the field. So one thing that guys want to do is not allow him to run the ball, and they get into zone defenses. And with the Colts having all those guys hurt, their zone defense wasn't doing well for them. And then you don't want to be a man defense. So Lamar did what he had to do. He did a great job throwing the ball, and that was definitely his best passing game he ever had in his career, and it was pretty cool to watch. And like you said, the Ravens are a serious contender, but I still don't feel like they're as good as the Browns, the Bills, the Chargers. I don't think that they can do that on a consistent basis the way they did last night, because the Colts, their team was hurt, and the way they've been running the ball isn't what you're accustomed to. So I think it's going to be a very interesting season as it continues to move forward.
Yeah, when you're preparing for a team, would you rather prepare for a mobile quarterback or a pocket quarterback? Or is it just kind of QB dependent, like when you were playing?
It's QB dependent, but you definitely will prepare more for a pocket quarterback, because when you're rushing a passer, if he's back there for a certain amount of time while he has people close to him, he's not trying to avoid those guys. He's really just trying to get the ball out of his hands. And if he feels like it's going to be a sack, he just gives up. With a guy that's a mobile quarterback, they don't really ever give up on a play. So they're always running around and making something happen, and that gets very frustrating when you're on defense, because now instead of guarding 10 guys, you're guarding true 11 guys out there on the field.
They got some ego to him too, right?
Obviously,
gives up.
The mobile quarterback's got some.
No, he does though,
right? Like they're like, oh, I'm faster than
sure.
everybody. Like I can do whatever I want. Yeah, they got some ego.
No, definitely. Like when you know you're faster than somebody, why would you give up on a play when you can just do everything yourself and just make something happen?
Yeah.
So it's very frustrating on defense when you're going against a guy like that.
Yeah, something we should say, the Ravens got a tough schedule still. They got the Browns, the Bengals. I mean, of course, just in division, it's ridiculous. They still play the Steelers twice, which is debatable how good a game that will be. They also got Green Bay.
Why is that
Chargers,
debatable?
And the Rams. Like, this is a schedule.
Why is that game debatable?
I'm just saying, I don't know why
we're not the
Anyway,
we're not a Lions.
They already beat the Lions, so we can just go on. Why do we got to bring up old news?
But you're saying the game's debatable.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's talk about the rest of the AFC. Bills and Chargers, right? I mean, where do you rank? You guys don't. Nobody thinks that the Ravens are as good as the Bills and Chargers right now, right? Are we all in agreement with that?
Yeah, I'm a big Bills guy right now. I'm so high on the Bills bandwagon. I mean, I've been on the Bills bandwagon since last year, but dude, Josh Allen is a monster. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I was just about to say. I mean, they destroyed the Chiefs by 18. Just were dominating performance right there.
Yeah. No, I mean
this.
Well, go ahead, Ryan. You go ahead.
This is funny, man. Everybody just love the Bills nowadays.
What?
I think the Chargers are the better
love
team.
The Bills, Ryan. Why
you think the Chargers are better?
No, the Bills. I think the Chargers are better. They play better.
You think the Chargers are better?
I think they're better.
Play better defense. They just gave up 49 points to Baker.
Yeah, I slipped up on that. But they also played a better team. They also played a better team.
Fair.
Think about all the teams. Think about all the teams the Bills have played compared to the teams the Chargers have played and some of these other.
That is fair. The Bills' schedule hasn't been probably as difficult as the Chargers. I think that's fair.
The Bills have the second easiest schedule in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Bills, they beat the Jags, right? Then they beat the Dolphins. Then they beat Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on. And then they beat a good team in Kansas City, but Kansas City doesn't have a defense at all. They're out there literally playing offense versus offense. They're not playing any defense.
Yeah.
And then they play one good defensive team and they lost.
Sure, but I do think at the end of the day, like when we're talking about like matchups and stuff, if the Bills just have an easier schedule, then they're taking advantage of it. They're winning the games, right? Good
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
But if they played each other, I think the Chargers win that game.
I think the Bills' offense is so just disgusting. Like they're just so good. And to me, Josh Allen is like he's almost like when Cam Newton was like in his prime. Josh Allen is like to me he's like there. Except I think he's a better passer.
No, he's definitely a better passer.
Yeah, I think he's like that guy plus a better passer.
All right, real quick, chat wants to know Lamar, Josh Allen, or Patrick Mahomes. Who you taking?
Are we serious right now?
I mean, it's Patrick Mahomes.
Is this even close? Are you talking about like this
listen,
year?
Chad asked it. Chad asked it.
Hey, Redman.
The answer's Patrick Mahomes. I just want to be clear about that, Chad.
The answer's definitely Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
But it's not even close. Yeah. The answer's definitely Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is not the reason they're losing games.
All right. We need to... Hold on, real quick. We're going to get a poll. Who is the best AFC team right now? The Ravens, the Chargers, or the Bills? Ryan thinks it's the Chargers. Esfand thinks it's the Bills. I mean, dude, I know the Bills have a soft schedule, but they got 2 shutouts in that soft schedule. They're scoring 40 points a game. They're operating on
who are they
all
playing?
Cylinders. Yeah, I mean, but you're still professional football players. Like at the end of the day, like this is the NFL. Things happen. It is
the NFL.
What more
but
can
like,
you do than
you know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Playing?
We're not the NFL players. Ryan is, and we're making the NFL players. Who's like, dude, everybody's good in the NFL, and Ryan's like, nah.
It's because he only played on good teams. He never played on a scrub team. You know what I mean? So he only played on good teams. He never. I'm just.
They've been playing trash people.
Trash. People.
Like I'm not saying I'm not saying the people are trash, but the teams are not good.
Yeah.
Oh, the teams are bad. These are bad teams. Like put up their record. Like, hey, can y'all put up the record for us, please? Like,
wait, at the Bills' record so far?
They're bad.
All right.
I mean, their schedules. Put up their schedule.
Oh, like the strength of schedule. Yeah. Combined record.
Like, their schedule is bad, bro.
The only team they lost is the Steelers. I mean, they got the Dolphins, right? They're not good. The Washington football team. I mean, the Texans.
Bad.
They beat the Chiefs.
Bad.
Yeah, they got the Titans this week.
Yeah, and this will be watch this game. Watch this game be a lot closer than the other games that you just watched.
All right.
Okay.
That dude Dev coming.
The Titans aren't as good, but watch it. It's gonna be a better game. This is gonna be a better game. But like they're bad. Like think like the Chargers. Let's look at the Chargers schedule. Like the Chargers, they've been playing better teams. Like the Chargers, like Washington, both of them play Washington.
All right.
They played the Cowboys, which is a really good team, and they lost by 3 points.
Okay.
And that game could have went either way. They played the Chiefs, won. But the Bills just won. They played the Raiders, won. And then they played the Browns and won. Like all these teams are better than the teams that they play.
I'd agree with
that.
And
they played 2 of the same teams.
I still think the Bills are better. And you know what?
I mean,
so does Chad, it seems like.
To shut out 2 teams. I mean, Ryan, you know better than anybody, right?
Let me hold on. I'm going back. Let me see these teams they shut out.
Because they shut out the Dolphins and they shut out the Texans. Now, you could say, like, both those teams are trash, but, to shut out 2 teams in the NFL this early in the season is, like, that's – I don't know when's the last time that happened. Have 2 shutouts this early?
I don't know. I mean, in Josh Allen,
they played the two-less Dolphins.
Yeah,
and they also
can you guys name the quarterback for the
dude with the long neck, the dude with the really long neck?
No, what's his name?
I don't know his name, but I know his name.
For who?
He's got the longest neck ever.
For the Texans.
Mills.
Yo, well, chat right there. Chat just.
What's his whole name?
Listen,
what's his whole name?
Is it Davis Mills? I can't remember.
Listen, chat just confirmed that me and Esfand are smarter than Ryan Shazier because the Bills are confirmed.
Davis Mills. You don't even know his name.
No, is it David Mills? Davis Mills?
This is what I'm talking about.
I know his neck, though. I know his neck. Like, I remember the picture of his neck, but no, I don't know his name. Is it Mills?
So you just know their neck.
Hey, Ryan, I'm going to be honest. Half of that team doesn't know who the quarterback is.
and we're talking about a team that beat them. Come on, man. It's like playing a little Giants out there.
Yeah, but like you got okay. So you
Davis
got
Mills.
quarterbacks.
I didn't cheat with chat. All right.
You got pocket passers, right? You got dual threat guys. Look, sometimes you just need a team with a handoff quarterback. Okay, that's
the Steelers even beat them. Like, look at that. Like,
I tell you what, we're gonna get some clarity in the AFC next week because the Chargers take on Baltimore in Baltimore next week. So it is gonna be we're gonna get a little bit more clarity on who's the best team in the AFC. Now the NFC though. Let's move on to the NFC. The NFC, we got 5 teams right now. Arizona, Dallas, Tampa Bay, the Rams, Green Bay. They all won this week. Arizona's 5-0, only undefeated team in the league. Everyone else 4-1, including esfand's Cowboys. They all won this week. All looked pretty dang good doing it. Who's the number 1 team in the NFC right now, guys?
R-A-M-S, Rams.
I mean, well, you got the Rams.
Bruh.
You got the Cardinals. You got. I mean, man, the second I say it, it's going downhill. I know.
You don't want to jinx your own.
Gotta say it. You gotta say it.
Dallas is starting to look.
You don't say it.
Okay.
If you don't say it, you don't think they're good. You don't say it.
They're starting to look good. Okay. Starting to look good. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I don't want to jinx it like Ryan said. But they're starting to.
Not jinxing it.
We'll see. Ryan, can I ask you how you have the Rams above the Cardinals that beat the Rams by 14?
The reason I have the Rams above the Cardinals, I think they're an overall better team. I think in that game, the Cardinals got the best of them in that game. But I feel in the playoffs, I know. But I feel in the playoffs, when you go, like, if we were to say who we think, which team in the NFC is going to go to the Super Bowl, this is what I'm going off, the teams that we're going off right now. If we're talking about a team that's going to go to the Super Bowl, I like the Rams better than I like the Arizona Cardinals. And the Arizona Cardinals, their O-line is suspect. They're really dependent on Kyler Murray so much right now, like the Ravens are depending on Lamar Jackson. And then their defense is all right, but it's not spectacular. But they're playing pretty good. They're playing good right now. They're playing really good right now. But and then the last thing is, this is the final thing why I have the Rams above everybody else. I think Sean McVay is a better coach than the rest of the coaches in the NFC right now that are the top teams.
Okay.
Chad, let us know what you think, Chad. We got a poll coming up there right now. We want you guys to order these teams. We want to see the order in which you have these teams in. Esfand, I mean, Sean McVay, you think Sean McVay is the best I mean, he's certainly the dreamiest coach in the NFL, the best looking. Like, he's definitely the sexiest.
Dude, he's like our age.
I don't know, man. I think he is like 38, and he's so dreamy. Like, honestly, he's just a good looking dude. But
he's 35 years old.
Oh, he's younger than me? He's made me feel really bad about life.
And he's been
he's 35, yeah.
Wait, how old are you, Ryan?
5 years.
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm a young guy.
Are you the youngest man on the get out of here? All right. Anyway, move on. Let's move on from this.
I'm definitely the youngest in the chat. Let's
definitely move on from that particular topic. All right. Sean McVay is young and hot. All right. All right. What do you have? What do you have, Esfand, though? Who's the best team in NFC?
I really like the Rams. I do like the Cardinals.
You both like the Rams?
Really like
over Arizona that beat them by 14.
Yes, but it's about matchups, right? And it's just about how sometimes, like, any given Sunday, anything can happen. It's about matchups, how one team matchups against another team. I do think overall the Rams are a more well-rounded team than the Cardinals are, and it allows them. I think they will do better against more opponents in the NFL than the Cardinals will. That's basically what it comes down to. Short version.
Vegas has the Bucks as the odds-on favorite to get to the Super Bowl. Where do you rank the Bucks? Like, if we have Rams 1, where are the Bucks laying for you guys?
Bucks. Probably
4, Ryan. All right, so you have Rams. Then who you got, Ryan?
Rams. I got Rams, Arizona, Dallas, Bucks, Green Bay.
Okay. Does Green Bay belong in this discussion?
Yes, they do, because they have one guy.
Well, they got 2 guys. They got Aaron Rodgers.
They got Kurt Benkert.
They got Kurt Benkert. Yeah, they got Kurt Benkert,
baby.
And Kurt Benkert, yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. Yeah.
So who's gonna be joining us later?
They got discount double check.
Mm-hmm.
They got Kurt Benkert.
You know, that guy could win you any game.
Do you have esfand? You have the same order?
I would actually put I'd put the Bucks over the Cowboys still, but I do feel like I'm starting to feel like the Cowboys are just kind of like snowballing. Like they're just getting better and better each game. Because it's been a while since we've seen the Cowboys put up that many points. Like they put up 30 points in almost every game, except for the first one, right? I got to double check this.
Oh, it's crazy how chat's not agreeing with us right now.
Really?
The Cowboys are also, allowing 6.42 yards per play on defense, which isn't necessarily conducive to a winning team, but they're turning the ball over a lot.
Yes. So I had a coach who
that matters.
At the end of the day, if you are +3 in terms of turnover differential, you should win almost every game. If you get 3 turnovers more than they get, then you should win every game. Because just how it goes, like if you lose that point, then you got some problems.
All right. Well,
do you know how many turnovers 3 turnovers is per game? That is a lot of turnovers.
That's a lot. But my point is that if the Cowboys are in this situation where they're getting that many turnovers, because I think they're averaging 2.5. I gotta double check this. Do we have on that?
You average a half a turnover a game?
Yeah.
What's a half a turnover?
Average.
When
you handle the ball and you take it back. That's when you fumble, but you don't recover.
Anyway, chat weighed in. They think the undefeated Cardinals are number 1, and rightly so, because again, they beat the Rams by 14. It's like one thing if the Rams, it was a close game, but it wasn't. It was a smackdown. It was a shellacking. They beat the Rams by 14. The Cardinals are the best team.
Hey,
I'm glad chat agreed with me. We can move again.
I know this is a betting channel. I know we talk about betting. Do you want to bet who's the better team at the end of the year? GrandPooBear?
Listen, I'm number 166 on the Twitch list. Okay, I don't know if I got Ryan Shazier money to be gambling with you, man.
166 is higher than me. Was higher than me.
Not as high as esfand. So let's move on from that. And get this incredible, there's really no way for me to transition here. But before we get to our guest, the big news last night had nothing to do with that incredible game. We got to talk about John Gruden resigning as the coach of the Raiders after more of his contents of incredibly offensive and inappropriate emails became public. I heard a tremendous quote from Keyshawn Johnson today where he just kind of called him a fraud. Ryan, how would, put yourself in that locker room. How do you think this plays out in the Vegas locker room?
So I feel bad for these players because this season to me is over for Vegas because this is a huge distraction. This is a huge distraction. I don't care what nobody says. It's the players that are playing, not the coaches. There's a reason players have coaches, So he called their offensive plays. Their offense was on fire for the first 3 games of the season. But to me, if I was a player, I'm happy that he's gone because you don't want anybody like that around you. He's a leader of men. 80% of the NFL are African American men. He was having racist comments in his emails. He was having homophobic comments in his emails. He was really just degrading people. And imagine me and you working together, and then I'm just talking behind your back and calling you slurs, racial slurs, homophobic slurs, and then every day I talk to you and act like everything's okay. I understand everybody used to call him Chucky, but he was like the Chucky doll in real life. One thing he perceived to be one thing in person, and then at night he was something totally different. And you can't have that type of people around. And it's scary because obviously what happens in the dark comes to light, and my mom said that before as well. But everybody has something that they've done and they don't want nobody to know about. But I feel like everybody's doing certain things that they don't want nobody to know about, but it's not this. And this is out of hand. This is unacceptable. And honestly, I don't feel like he should have been able to resign. I feel like in a situation like this, he should have been fired because this is something that's not acceptable in any occupation. we're trying to live in a world where everybody is comfortable in their own skin and how they feel, how they want to be. And this is a man that's supposed to be leading you. He's one of the best coaches in the NFL, and he's out here, degrading people and talking about people and basically not accepting people for who they are. And he has his own, what his own employees or players is gay. And then he has a lot of other players on his team. 90% of his team are African American. So like he's really just talking about the people that he's worked with every day, and I don't think that's acceptable at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Keyshawn Johnson had a quote where he called him a used car salesman and a fraud. And I thought that pretty much summed it up. Anyway,
like a used car, like you said, like used car salesman, like they want to sell you a car. Hey man, this car is $10,000, but once you drive off the lot, you got to pay $30,000 into fixing it. Like they know what's up with the car, and they still want to sell it to you. Like that's bullshit. Like this is basically what he was doing. He was selling everybody a dream and doing the total opposite of it. So I don't think he deserves a job.
I
have no remorse for a guy like that.
Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break, and when we're back, we'll have Packers QB and esports athlete Benkert. We'll also talk about my college, a friend of mine from college, Mason Crosby. I mean, when I say friend, I mean I watch him kick a lot of footballs. And we'll also talk about some college football this weekend. It was big weekend. A couple upsets, a couple great comebacks. We got to hear who is your number one in college football right now. Let us know. This is Let's Go Football. We'll be back in just a few seconds or minutes.
Right here.
Welcome back to Let's Go Football. We are joined again this week. That's an ugly helmet, Ryan. I'm just saying. We're joined again this week by benkert, QB for the Green Bay Packers, esports athlete on the Ghost Gaming roster, and one of the best darn Madden, Call of Duty, and Fortnite players out there, and
in the world, Craig.
How you doing?
Jesus, I did not know I was walking into this today.
Hey, welcome. Welcome to the show, Kurt. Welcome.
Thanks for having me, Coach.
Can we go ahead and start with the question that we had over in the beginning of this thing? Who's the best team in college football? Best team in college football. Who's it?
Man, I'm rolling with Cincinnati for the rest of the year.
Damn sure not SMU.
I'm going with Cincinnati for the rest of the year.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, the rest of the year, I'm just rolling with them, man. I got it. I got a teammate that went there.
Alabama State University.
Oh man.
Kurt, you can't be a homer, okay? Just because you went to SM, or just because you went to Cincinnati,
I didn't even go. I didn't even go to Cincinnati. I just can't. I can't.
He has a Virginia helmet right
He has a Virginia helmet up there. Why would he go to? That'd be such a weird thing for him to do.
Kurt, listen, don't worry about it. Listen, SMU is the best team in college football, man. It's the best team in college football. 6-0. I'm just being honest, okay? When you're 6-0, you're 6-0. It doesn't matter who you play. It's not about matchups. It's not about anything. It's just about pure, unadulterated speed, strength, size, talent. Look,
which one of those things do you have?
Hold up.
I got charisma. That's what I got. I don't got anything else.
Hey, who is ACU?
Abilene Christian University. Abilene Christian. That's what ACU is.
All right. North Texas, Louisiana Tech, TCU.
We'll just drop the North.
South Florida, and
Texas
Navy. Bro, get out of here.
Navy, that's right. Salute the service.
Oh my God.
That's right.
This is trash.
I didn't know. I did not know that we were supposed to bring our prop from our college today. Everyone else apparently got the memo.
I was wearing this the whole show.
I was unaware. I was unaware of it. Anyway,
you're Michigan State, right? GrandPooBear?
I'm Colorado Buffalo. I went to University of Colorado. Go Buffs.
Got a few Colorado teammates.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, you do have one Colorado teammate, including Mason Crosby, who was there the same time I was, actually. And Ryan doesn't believe me on this when I say this, but Mason Crosby was a tremendously big man on our campus at the time.
I believe it.
He was a god kicker in college. He was I believe a 5th round draft pick even. Just to show you again, an amazing talent. He was kicking 60-yard bombs in college. Kicked a 61-yarder against Nebraska. Anyway, you guys, he saved the Packers this weekend. With that field goal in overtime. Yeah. How impressed were you with Mason Crosby and just the overall kicking game this weekend in the Packers-Cincinnati game?
Oh man, look, there's just a point where, like, after a miss or 2 or 3, like, you just have to keep kicking because one of them has to go in and end the game. So we had full belief in him every single time, and even though the first few didn't work, we're remembering the last kick and that it went in and won us the game again, just like it won us the game in San Francisco. He's a good kicker, man. Everybody has days like that once in a while.
Absolutely. Joe Burrow, how impressed were you with him?
First off, I thought he died on the field. I don't know if you guys saw that play. It was like 3rd and 10, and he had like 4 yards to go and he jumped to get the first down and just got absolutely blasted. I think he didn't he go to the hospital after the game for like a throat contusion or something?
Throat contusion, yeah.
Dude, he's a baller though. He's good at extending plays, and I think whatever they got going in Cincinnati, it's going to be good for a while.
Hey, Kurt, I'm just going to let you know, the kicker from the Bengals made that, but it's all good.
We thought he did too.
Wait, which one? The one that hit the...
Dude.
The one that went over the goalpost?
You know how it is. From the sideline, you can't see if the kick goes in. So you're looking for the reaction of the fans behind the field goal and, like, of the kicker's reaction. So we're watching the kicker, and he's celebrating. We're like, shit, we lost, like game over. And the next thing you know, you see him stop, and we're like, oh no, like we got life again. Like it was wild. Like just such a. I mean, we really thought we lost.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a great game. You know, the Bengals are a really good football team, and then you guys are a good team. That was a great game. I definitely thought the Bengals was gonna come out with a win on that one, but I'm gonna be honest, as a Steelers fan, I'm happy you guys ended up winning that game. So yeah, we definitely needed that from you guys, but I don't think I would have been the guy on the team that believed in my kicker anymore in that moment. I would have Brandon Staley that guy. Brandon Staley been going. He went for it like 6 times on 4th down versus the Browns. So why not? Yeah. I would have watched y'all. I'm like, I'm definitely not going for it.
That's the Chargers, which have absolutely no faith in their kicker at all. Whereas Mason Crosby coming into this game and made 27 straight. You know what? Mason's had this a couple times in his career where he's get the yips. He's a golfer. So sometimes golfers get the yips. Anyway, I know way too much about Mason Crosby. I love him. Devontae Adams, 200+ yards. Earlier you told us he was better than we even saw on TV. What about him and Aaron Rodgers just is so unstoppable?
I would remember you guys can answer too.
Yeah, I would say just like the chemistry of like you draw up plays as a coach and you say, hey, versus this coverage, like we don't want to go here. And with those two guys, it really doesn't matter. Like you can have a guy over top and a guy underneath and a guy playing inside leverage, and he's still going to beat him inside and still going to put it in the perfect spot 9 times out of 10. And just, you know that if the game's on the line, that we have a chance no matter what the defense tries to do to stop him. So it's wild to watch, especially like right there in person. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy that nobody really talked about Devontae Adams' game, and he had over 200 yards receiving. Like
200 yards.
That's really going under the radar right now. Like
like
that,
200.
You guys don't understand how hard it is to get 100 yards.
Yeah,
he had 200 yards. Like it's crazy, man. Like,
I think the biggest problem is like so many people attribute it to Aaron, and Aaron is, in my opinion, the best. Like he's one of the best right now. But I think I would say, I can make an argument for like the most talented passer of all time. But it kind of diminishes the fact that like what Devontae is doing, he would be doing that with other people too. Like he is a really, really good player. I think he's the best in the league too at his spot right now. Like he would still have success without Aaron, but the fact that those two are playing at such a high level together, man, like it's fun to watch.
Look, I'm sorry. Esfand shaking his head yes. Which I appreciate.
Agree.
Ryan should. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, who's the better quarterback receiver duo?
Ryan.
Is there a better one?
Ryan Shazier is just shaking his head, hating. He wakes up every morning.
Maybe 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 years ago.
Oh my God.
Oh, you talking right now in the league now?
Yeah, right now.
Like
Tom Brady and Gronk. Travis Kelce.
Get out of him, what? Get out of him.
Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes.
Your credibility is going down.
You know what?
Patrick Mahomes. Are you serious? Are you serious? Pull up. You want to pull up the numbers?
Okay, it's not
Travis
about
Kelce.
Stats, it's not about the stats. It's like,
oh my God.
It's like
he's been doing this for like 6 years straight. Travis Kelce gets double teamed.
Guys, let's talk about real.
Oh my gosh!
All right, let's move on and talk about
Travis Kelce
players here. Let's talk about.
You want to talk about TJ Hawkinson? Is that what you want to talk about?
TJ Hawkinson's the truth. All right, and he's gonna make many Pro Bowls. Okay. Let's talk about kickers. Okay, real football players across the league. There was issues. 13 missed point after attempt. Jeez Louise, 13. 12 missed field goals. My boy Mason Crosby missed a few. The Lions, the Bengals, the Texans all lost on field goals at the end of the game. The Lions lost on a exactly 19-17 score again. Last week we talked about Tucker at 99. I mean, it doesn't seem crazy at all anymore, right? After seeing this weekend's kicking.
To me, kickers it's always hard to find a really good kicker. It's always been like this in the NFL. Like sometimes you'll have a consistent kicker here and there, but if every kicker made every kick, there would never be any new kickers.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of think of that. Like Chris Boswell's for the Steelers, he's doing well right now, and like he missed a few last year, and everybody's like, man, this man Bos is tripping, But Boz is third, like, most consistent kickers of all time right now. You know, Mason Crosby is super consistent, but he missed, what, 3 this game? Or 2? It's life. You know, like, guys don't go to work and be perfect every single day. People miss extra points, and that's just the NFL. Like, people do have bad 10 games sometimes. But, but it can make you mad. Like, imagine driving down the field. Like, think about it. It happened twice for the Colts. One got blocked, one got missed, and they missed one earlier in the game. Like, that the Colts, if they didn't have a kicker, they might have won on that game. They might have won that game. You know, so it's really crazy how a kicker can change or make or break your game, your season, or anything. But they're part of the team, and they work and grind just like everybody else on the team. But it does get frustrating. You might have a nice stand, or you might make a good drive all the way down the field, or we about to win this game, easy field goal, it gets blocked, or you miss it. It's like, are you serious right now? Like, I can't believe I just lost this game.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think like, I think the discussion about kickers and this and that, like, sometimes I feel like people who you hear a lot of people complain about kickers who don't play football, didn't play football. Because at the end of the day, it's like football is a sport, and this is part of what makes football so good. It's way complex, like way more complex than a lot of other sports. So the barrier of entry is kind of high, but you have so many different looking types of people, right? Like, you got big guys on the line, you got smaller guys at receiver. Kickers have a skill set and a position and a role on the team that's really, really important. And if you cheap out on it, then it's just not going to be good, right? Like Ryan said, if every kicker made every kick, then you wouldn't even have the discussion about who's the best and who's the worst at kicker is. Like, why even have the position if you made every kick? Well, which is why actually, I just want to add, Ryan, you saying that is the exact reason why, if you guys remember, they moved the PATs back. Remember, a few years ago, they wanted to move the PATs back because it was literally just a free point. What's the point of this?
Yeah. Now, this brings us right here to our next poll question. And I'm going to pose this to you guys. Should kickers exist? Here's how it's going to work. We're going to put out 3 polls for a total of 6 minutes, and you guys got to weigh in and tell us the right answers. This is pick 6, by the way. To vote in the polls, hover over to the Control Plus icon on the right side of your screen, click the box with the 3 little lines, and boom, there's the poll. The first question, of course, should kickers exist? I feel like this is a ridiculous question because, yes, they should absolutely exist. We see them make and miss all the time. I mean, I feel like, if anything, the misses have proved that they should exist more than anything.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah, exactly.
I completely agree.
Yeah. This is something that, you know, it's just kind of like a fun open it up, right? But it's so
That's good. That's good.
That's a good one, actually. Yeah.
I mean, what's crazy about that one is it wasn't like a weather day. Like, you always think like, oh, it's windy or something. It was just like, it just had the yips, man. It was just something about it. And I feel like kicking is a lot like playing golf. I feel like that's a very similar thing where you see professional golfers occasionally, they just, you know, just like absolutely crap the bed. You know what I mean? Like, they're these guys, professional golfers, they just can't hit the green. I feel like kicking is very similar to that.
I think the NFL just, in football, they added kickers to the game to add suspense to the game. Because it's just like, you just never know what's going to happen, honestly, when it comes to kickers. Because like, you might get a 50-yarder and everybody's like, is he going to make it? Oh, he made it. But then you get a 20-yarder and you're like, oh my gosh, he missed a 20-fucking-yard kick. You know, so it's like, I think it adds suspense to the game because you just never know what's going to happen. Like, and to me, I think that's why kickers should be involved in the game. Like, we won games because of our kicker. I haven't been on a game. I don't think I've been in a game where I lost a game because of my kicker, but I definitely won games because of my kicker. But it's definitely been other teams that lost because of their kicker missed the field goal.
Well, I mean, even Dallas. I mean, you could blame Dallas's only loss of the year on Greg Zuerlein, but at the same time, we know Greg Zuerlein is a great kicker. So it's like, how do you blame them? Yes, 88%.
That was
by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I'm
wasn't
actually
even close.
surprised. I'm actually surprised. And there's another debate about kickers in fantasy, which maybe they don't belong there. Let's move on to poll number 2. Esfand, you were at the Oklahoma-Texas game, right?
I wasn't there. So every weekend we do a Esfand's tailgate tour. Saturdays I go to a different school, different game, whatever. And this was actually like the first neutral site game that I'd been to, and because it was at the Cotton Bowl, long storied rivalry, lots of tradition here. It's at the State Fair of Texas. Unfortunately, like we had some technical difficulties during the show, but yeah, we did go. The environment is absolutely insane, and while I couldn't stay the whole time, a lot of times we couldn't. I had to come back and work on another show like immediately because we had our. Those of you guys who don't know, I'm one of the owners of OTK, the org, the live streaming org. So we had our 1-year anniversary yesterday, so we had to do a big show, and I've just been all over the place working on that, trying to help with that kind of stuff. So and also some other shows that we have coming up this week, tomorrow, and I literally have a show every single day this week.
Fans doing things, and you got Thursday night football.
And Thursday football, as do you,
Thursday night football. All right. Yes, best sporting event of the weekend, though, real quick, before I want to hear all, because you're the hardest working man out there. I want to hear all about it. A&M upsets Alabama at home. Alabama's first loss that was awesome. Yeah, Alabama's first loss to a non-ranked opponent since 2007. Oklahoma's comeback win versus Texas. The Chargers versus Brown game, which was so much fun. The Red Sox beating the Rays in 13 innings. I mean, I guess people like baseball. This is my personal sporting event of the weekend. The Tyson Fury win over Deontay Wilder. Whew, that was a boxing match.
That was a great boxing match. I'm gonna be honest, the best moment of the weekend for me. It was the best, but also most upsetting moment. Texas A&M beating Alabama. It was the best moment, and the reason I say that is because it shows that Alabama can lose. I try to tell that, but it was upsetting because how do you lose to an unranked team and only drop to 5, while this other team losing to ranked teams?
This for 2 days.
No, but think about it though. It makes no sense with like the Big Ten and the SEC. They don't rate Alabama the same as they rate everybody else, and I don't feel it's fair to the rest of college football.
I agree with that. Esfand, what was the best sporting event this weekend? I mean, you were at one, so you're biased.
Yeah, but I have to say the A&M Alabama. I mean that's to break that many different streaks to come in as an unranked team, which I mean, personally, I think it's dumb that A&M was unranked in the first place. Like they probably shouldn't have been unranked. But
How?
That's
How?
I mean, they were number 7, right? Like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
They lost 2 in a row to bad teams.
Yeah, but I don't know if. I mean, now they beat Alabama, right? So sometimes this is the thing with college football and the rankings. Like it's kind of arbitrary, right?
All right. Well.
That's a whole discussion, right? But regardless, I think A&M being unranked and then coming in and beating Alabama at number 1. Also, Alabama has the reputation of it's Alabama. Like that is it. That is like where college football is. I don't know. I think that was it for me. I think. But yeah, I think the OU Texas was really good too.
Chad seems to agree with you, and I'm just going to say you're all wrong, dude. The Tyson Fury Wilder fight was like an instant classic. Both guys went down multiple times. It was
that was a great fight. 2
big meaty men slapping meat. It was amazing. One of the best heavyweight matches of all time. It was incredible to watch. Anyway, let's move on to poll 3. We were talking about it. Your guys' shade, absolute shade of the arbitrary ranking systems. Right now, which is the better college football conference? Are we talking about the Big Ten or the SEC? What is going with the graphics right there? The Big Ten or the SEC? Big Ten has 5 teams in the top. That's literally half of them. Half of the top 10 is filled with Big Ten teams. The SEC has 7 teams in the top 25. Which conference is better? I'm gonna start with Esfand right here. Esfand, which conference is better?
I think neither. I think the American Athletic Conference is the best conference, and SMU should be number 1. I think SMU should be number 1.
What? What?
Okay. If you know, my second choice,
Yep.
probably
No,
the
you
Big Ten right now. My second choice would be probably the Big Ten right now.
All right.
Yeah.
At least you made the right decision. I thought you was gonna make the wrong decision because where you stay. But at least you made the right decision. Because I know me and GrandPooBear are on the same squad on this one. You know, because to me, the SEC is very, very top heavy. And they might have one team that's good here and there, but I feel Alabama, their margin for greatness or how good they are is so much greater than all the Big Ten teams. And I know Ohio State is always kind of at the top as well, but I feel like theirs are a little closer than Alabama. That's why Alabama only fell to 5. Ohio State lost to Oregon, and we fell to 11, and Oregon was ranked like 8. But they lose to an unranked team and go to 5. How are they considered the best one-loss team and they lost to an unranked team? Like that makes no sense to me. But
I will never.
Well, but I think it's maybe because A&M shouldn't have been unranked, right? Maybe. You know, maybe.
But even if they were unranked, even if they were 21, if that was Ohio State, they would have failed to 15.
Yeah, I would agree with that. If any of the Big Ten teams would have
to be fair, it's hard to argue against that. You know what it is? It's the reputation.
Penn State lost to the
Penn
State lost to the number 2 team, and they fell 6. They fell behind Alabama.
There is like an insane love affair of college football and Nick Saban in Alabama, and it is, they will always be, if they're a 1-loss team or a 2-loss team, they'll always be the best 2-loss team. They'll always be the best 1-loss team. They'll always the top ranked one until Nick Saban leaves. I really truly believe that, or until they lose 3 games in a season. Whichever one of those happens. We got a few more seconds in that poll. Which one is better? Someone said the SEC because they don't have Michigan. Get out.
You know
Get
what,
out.
though?
Yeah.
You know what?
One thing though. One thing. I just
go ahead.
Hey, go ahead.
No. You go. You go.
Yeah.
No, I'm more polite. You guys go ahead.
No, I was saying what I was about to talk about was I just wanted to let you guys know that Travis Kelce has 5 years in a row of 1,000 yards. But we can keep on moving.
You know what? I appreciate the throwback to that set. It's not that I don't think Travis Kelce. I just don't even know if he's the best wide receiver combo on his own team. You know, I mean, I know he's a tight end, but like, I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm hosting, so I get to move this on. Let's thank Kurt for joining us earlier. I get the last say. Let's thank Kurt for joining us earlier. He had some internet issues, but I guarantee we're going to have him back on the show at some point. Coming up next, we're going to hit some fantasy topics with Twitch creator Erob221. I also hope to get some good stories about him and esfand with maybe some drinks in them. During the break, let us know which guys are ruining your fantasy, ruining your fantasy season. We'll see y'all in 3 minutes.
All right.
Christian McCaffrey's ruining mine right now, dude. We're back with Let's Go Football Chat. We asked you who was ruining your fantasy season before the break. Got a lot of Dalvin Cooks in there. You know, man, he's hurt, y'all. I mean, McCaffrey's hurt. I complained about him too, so I guess that's how it goes.
Everybody from me.
Yeah.
Everybody from me.
I mean, that's what fantasy is. It's like, you know, someone once told me you can't win your fantasy league in the first round, but you can lose it. So there you go. Word of advice. Don't draft players that get hurt. Anyway, let's move on. We've got special guest Erob221. Yeah,
what's up?
great advice. I mean,
What up, Erob?
What's up,
Erob,
what's up?
how you doing? You're a Cowboys fan. You're a content creator. You're Tyler One's brother that was in here for some reason. How are you doing today, man?
I swear, Erob, I swear I didn't tell them to put that in there. The fact you put that in there is so funny. I swear to God, I didn't tell them that.
It's fine, dude. It's fine. I'm used to it. I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
I'm good.
Dude, I'm so excited you're on, dude. I'm so
Me
excited.
too, man.
Those of you
I'm a
guys
little
who know me,
nervous,
me
to
and
be
Erob
honest.
are like-
But
Yeah, we've been friends forever. Erob is we're homies, dude. Like
Yeah.
I'm so excited Erob's here.
Erob, you're a huge Cowboys fan.
sorry,
Right.
what?
You're a huge Cowboys fan, right?
Yeah.
I've been. Every game I
they
watch.
Looked pretty dominant against the Giants, who lost their number one.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think they are a top 3 team in the league. To be honest.
That was going to be my question. Yeah, where are they at in the NFC? But you think
I
top
think-
3 in the entire league?
I think the only team that I think would beat them, maybe the Cardinals and the Bills. I think the Bills would have
Cardinals,
to beat them, but
What about the
Cardinals and
Rams?
Bills. Nah, they wouldn't beat them.
Really? I
Nah.
know the Rams would be tough.
It'd be tough, but I think
Hey,
the Cowboys win.
you know, you guys are like getting up a lot of yards per game, right?
That's fine. Yards are okay as long as they don't give up touchdowns.
Hey, I'm just letting you know, if you keep getting up yards, you give up touchdowns, my brother.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see, man. I don't think. I think they are just fine on defense, man. They are just fine. They give up yards late in the game. It's fine.
I mean, well,
Okay,
Trayvon
we'll
Diggs,
see. Hey, we'll see.
yeah, I mean, just talking about it, Trayvon Diggs right there, 6 interceptions. We talked, I mean, he's on pace to beat Deion Sanders' team interception record right now. Not just beat it, but like beat it pretty handedly. He's asking for reps on, man, he's really going for this Deion thing. Asking for reps on offense, supposedly. Is he the best player on this Cowboys team?
I wouldn't say he's the best player on the team, though, but he's getting
Absolutely not.
there. He's a star. He's pretty good. He's pretty good, but I wouldn't say he's the best.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's the best player.
If he's a Madden, if it's Madden, he's like a star, like you said, just like Silver. Like,
Yeah.
not a superstar, not an X Factor. He's a star. He's just
He might be an X
Oh.
factor. He might be an X factor.
No way.
Man, what do you
No,
think? Is he a
no.
star?
I think he's an X factor for sure.
there's no way. There's no way he's X Factor.
Didn't you
Niggas
call him
been
the
talking
best
about
corner in the
it.
league last
Hey,
week?
No, no, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I do think.
I did
think
not say that. Obviously.
that wasn't me, but I do think that he. I wouldn't say he's X Factor yet. I mean, it's been a half a season, right? I think he'd probably be. He's at least a star. He might be superstar in Madden. But speaking of Madden,
no way
Kurt
he's
Benkert is
superstar.
big on Madden. Kurt Benkert is he's having internet issues, but he was just in chat apologizing. So again, just real quick, big shout out to Kurt Benkert for coming on. He had some internet issues. He was in chat apologizing. So Kurt, you're all good, dude. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We love
appreciate you,
Kurt.
Kurt.
So
Kurt-
no, I
He's
would
not
say
a
yeah.
superstar.
You think he's not a superstar? By the end, do you think he will be
No.
by the end of the season on Madden?
If he keep what he's doing now, but you don't know if he's gonna catch any more picks by the end of the season.
True.
Like, you know, he's
Eventually, they're
balling
gonna,
right now.
eventually they're
but
going to
it's
stop
the-
throwing it to him, right? They'll stop throwing to
No,
him,
it's
right?
not even
Well, the
that.
reason-
You keep
okay, well,
throwing
here's
it to
the
him, he's
thing.
just not gonna catch a pick.
Here's the thing. They're going to keep throwing to him because right now he's giving up massive amounts of yards. He's on pace to give up 1,119
true.
yards,
No way.
which would be quite a bit, the most since 2014. So, I mean, it seems like they're going to keep throwing to him. You know what I mean?
So like, he gets you turnovers sometime, but at the end of the day, like, he's not shutting anybody down. You know, like turnovers are big though. They're really big, but he's not. I'm not gonna put him on a Javier Alexander or Tre'Davious White level. Like he's not doing nothing like that. But he's intercepting the ball. Like,
yeah.
Erob.
I feel like he's like Xavier Howard. Xavier Howard's a great corner, but they don't ever say he's the best in the league.
People always they don't say he's like the number one. People always say Xavier Howard is a top 5 corner. People always say that. All the time.
I was gonna say, if you want to look back at you want to look back at like 10 years ago, right? Like maybe more, maybe like 12, 13 years ago, whenever this was. You guys remember Nnamdi Asomugha, right, with the Raiders?
Yeah.
Yes.
The thing with Nnamdi Asomugha was he didn't have like the big sexy plays, like he didn't have a bunch of like pick sixes and this and that, but he was a complete lockdown corner. And he wouldn't have a lot of those plays because he wouldn't get that. Yeah, they just didn't throw at him because he was always on his guy.
Yeah.
So I do think part of being able to make those game-changing plays is being able to bait a quarterback into making that throw. Right? Like if you can
I don't think he's baiting anybody. I don't think
you think he's just not that
He is
good?
baiting people all the
False sense of
time.
Security. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna be open. Look, I gave up 15 to him earlier. I kind of like that logic.
Yeah, he's just sandbagging.
I don't think that's
You don't think so?
You don't sandbag for 1,000 yards.
Let's talk about.
That's a lot of sand.
Wait,
Ryan, you're telling me you're not giving up first downs in order to create a turnover later? Come on, man.
No, if I want a turnover, I get it. If I want a turnover, I'm getting a turnover. Like, I'm trying to get a turnover, but I'm not.
Okay, well, this isn't
the
the Ryan Shazier. This is Trayvon Diggs. Okay, we're not talking about.
No, I'm just saying, like, you just got to think about it. You got to just think about it, like Tre'Davious White just don't give up yards. Patrick Peterson, when he was in his prime, just didn't give up yards. Joe Hayden just give up yards. You know, like guys just don't give up yards like that. Like Jalen Ramsey, he's not better than Jalen Ramsey. Do you think he's better than Jalen Ramsey, Erob?
Jalen Ramsey's the best corner in the league.
I don't think he's better than Jalen Ramsey. No shot. But I don't think he's up as many yards as y'all think he is. Like a lot of these yards against the number one receivers are getting on the other corners, not him.
According to this tweet right here, he's about to give up the most receiving yards.
Oh, can we see that again? Can we see that?
Yes, pop that up again. I want to see that.
From a cornerback ever in the history of time. Yes.
I don't believe that at all. I don't believe.
I mean, I don't. I'm not the one who makes up the stats. He's on pace to give up 1,119 yards this year, which would be the most from a cornerback of all time. 2014, 1,074 by Antoine Blake is the current record. I don't know if is that a record? Do you call it a record when it's bad?
He was on my team. I was on that team.
Well, let's
was Antoine Blake right here. Was he bad? Was he bad?
That's fake as hell.
No, it wasn't. He was bad. It was just like he wasn't. He's not bad. It's just like he wasn't a lockdown corner. He was just like, you know, they kept picking at him, and we didn't have anybody else better than him.
Yeah.
So we had to play good. But the thing is, our defense was we still like that year. We still went to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like we're still a good team. It's just when they attack somebody, that's the one guy they attack.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on from defense here. Let's talk about offense. Erob, how good is this Cowboys offense? Are they one of, if not the best in the league?
I'd say they're one of the best in the league for sure. They just have so many ways they can attack the defense. Like it's so hard to stop. It's like that second best running game in the league, and then they have their passing game as well. That I don't think they even really had to use that much this year. There's just so many ways they can attack the defense.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I mean, the thing with the Cowboys, you probably have if you're looking 3 deep. The Bills. I would say the Bills and the Cowboys are probably the 2 best receiving cores. If you're looking 3 deep. Because, man, the Bills, you got... Now, I mean, hey, look, I got a little bit of... I'm a homer a little bit here, but when you got Emmanuel Sanders, Cole Beasley, and Stephon Diggs, that's pretty nasty too. But the Cowboys, you got Amari Cooper, you got CeeDee Lamb, and you got...
Are you serious right now?
Ryan,
what are you
I love Ryan's face. I love when Ryan's about to just say
if you're looking 3 deep, you're looking 3 deep. How many teams?
3 deep.
Yeah.
The Cardinals, the Rams. Like,
you think the
Cardinals have...
The Rams are not better than the
Rams
Cowboys.
3 deep? You think the Rams 3 deep is better than the Cowboys?
No. I'm saying they can compete, but you can't use the Bills.
I think the Bills 3 deep is good. Now maybe I'm being a little bit biased.
The Bills 3 deep is not better than the two teams I just said. The Cowboys, I'll say the only team that can compete with the Cowboys, I feel, is the Rams. I feel the Cardinals, their 3 deep is just as good or better than anybody in there.
How are y'all
The
not
Cardinals
saying
got
Tampa
DeAndre
Bay?
Hopkins.
The Bucks as well.
Tampa Bay.
The Bucks
yeah.
were good.
Yeah, the Bucks as well. Yeah, the Bucks as well. And then the
The Bucks might
Steelers.
be
I know
better.
we're not having. And then the Steelers as well. Like I know, like Ben is
The
not playing
Steelers?
this year, but our receiving core is good. Are you serious?
Steelers?
The Steelers receiving core would be great if they had a quarterback that could throw the ball longer than 18 yards.
No, but think about it.
But they don't.
You don't really pay attention to the Steelers as much. But like, think about it. Like they have Deontay Johnson, they have Chase
they're
Claypool,
all
and Juju
burners.
Smith-Schuster. They're all really good receivers.
Hey, I.
Yeah,
Hey,
Claypool.
I.
They're all burn,
Hey.
but they're all burners. They're all deep threats. You know what I mean? They all kind of.
Juju is not a deep threat. Juju's not a deep threat.
Juju's not a
Deontay
deep
Johnson is
threat?
like a route runner. No,
Yeah, I would say he's more of a route runner.
All right.
he's a possession receiver. Deontay
Okay.
Johnson is a route runner, and then Chase is a deep threat. I'm not saying that they're Cowboys. The Cowboys, they're more name brand guys. You know what I'm saying? But I think the receiving wise, I think the receivers are just as good. Deontay Johnson is just as good as almost any, well, not Mark, but he's just as good as the other two.
We got a poll coming up on who's got the best receiving core in the league right now, because this has to be decided by chat. This is a heated discussion right now. We got a poll coming up for it. Someone in chat said Juju's not a route runner; he's a TikTok dancer. And hey, nothing wrong with having fun. Nothing wrong with having fun while playing football. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. He comes up in my For You page.
That is wild.
Sunday,
Are you serious?
Every Sunday.
That is crazy.
Bro,
like Juju's definitely. I'm not saying Juju's a top 10 receiver. I think Juju's right outside the top 10. But you can't.
Could be.
Juju's good. I like Juju.
He's better than the receivers at the Lions. So shh.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, man. Like, I mean, that's like saying, like, you know, you're taller than everyone, taller than Frodo in the Lord of the Rings. Like, why are we doing this? You know what I mean? You're the tallest dwarf in the world. Why am I doing this?
But the Bucks definitely have the best receiving core in the league. I'm tripping.
I think it goes Bucks, Cowboys, then probably the Rams, in my opinion.
Bucks, Cowboys, Rams.
Seahawks,
Am I wrong in thinking that the
Yes.
Cole Beasley and Emmanuel Sanders,
Yes.
I think they're still good.
No.
They're but they're not like
Those
Emmanuel
two people
Sanders is
combined
not
are
Chris
60
Godwin.
years old. They're 60 years old combined.
Yeah, so are me and you.
The Cardinals, yeah, and then we're sitting here talking.
I don't know how old you are, but I'm not 30.
interviewing Erob. We're not out there running around.
You're 29. You're 29, 30, the same thing.
All right, the Cardinals have the best wide receiver core in the league, according to.
They didn't put the Bucks in there. They didn't put the Bucks in there.
Yeah, Bucks. Let's that's real football. That's boring. Let's talk about fantasy football. Chat said their fantasy team's getting ruined by Dalvin Cook, Christian McCaffrey. I mean, yeah, if you draft a guy in first round, he gets hurt. It sucks. Erob, how's your team doing? What's it look like? Oh, bro.
Shit.
I really don't want to talk about it, man. I have a really stacked team, but I'm 1-4. It makes no sense, man. It makes no sense.
Give us your squad.
I had Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf, Stephon Diggs, Nick Chubb, Ezekiel Elliott, Darren Waller, and AJ Brown. Dallas defense.
How are you losing?
I don't know, man. Every week I lose.
Look, listen to my team. Listen to my team. Josh Allen, Alvin Kamara, who's not doing anything. Mike Davis, who doesn't get the ball because they have a receiver running. Allen Robinson, Emmanuel Sanders, Evan Ingram, Hunter Renfrow, like
who?
Like George Kittle, IR, Jerry Jeudy, IR, Jarvis Landry, IR. It's like, then I have another team that has Saquon Barkley, IR. It's like, all right, bro. Like, then I have another team with Russell Wilson. He's hurt. It's like you get on my fantasy team, you get hurt. It's kind of, I hate talking like this because I'm a former player and I hate that these guys are hurt. You know, but like,
yeah.
I literally just lost like $100 in my fantasy league. But
Yeah, I kind of got the same thing.
like, look at this right here. Look Look at all these pending moves I have. Let me see if you can see.
I'm sorry.
You know
what? I'm not gonna lie.
Look at all these pending moves.
I'm sitting pretty in
You can't see it.
I got 2 leagues, and in my college one, the one I care about the most, I'm sitting very pretty at 4-1 right now. So I don't know y'all's pain. I don't feel it. You know what I mean? I drafted well. I predicted who would get hurt, and I avoided them. Is your team name We Eat Baby? Bro.
Why is that your name?
What is that for?
I got 2 teams, and both of them are 6 spinning. Hey, I don't know. I was just really bored, you know, and I just. I was just like, this team is super wild. This is like, so like, these are my 3 teams.
Erob, who's in your fantasy league? Are there any other creators in it?
No, I just do it with friends, like from high school. Yeah.
How long has your league been going on?
It's like a dynasty league. It's been going on for like 6 years.
Oh, nice. You do keepers and everything?
Yeah.
How many
5 players every year? 5.
Oh,
5 players?
Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, so that means it's a very rookie-heavy draft every year, I'd imagine.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that really changes your draft. I'm the same way. We keep 2 players a year, and then we do an auction draft every year. So, all right, let's.
I actually never heard of leagues like this.
Yeah, no, man. Internal domination leagues. 15 quarterbacks, like the whole thing. Yeah, so my league's been going on for 19 years now. So we've been like, you gotta mix it up every once in a while. Yeah, like we even have
That's
waiver
more than
wire.
half my lifetime.
Well, how old are you?
Don't worry about
29.
it.
I mean, 20. I'm 19. My fault.
Yeah.
I'm 12.
I'm in my 30s. Let's move on from that. We got right now. Let's talk about this. We got to give some fantasy advice out here. So we're gonna play a game to help out everyone with their fantasy issues. We're gonna play a little game called Verse.
A 4-person league. That is hilarious.
No, it's a 10-person league. All same guys from college. It's been going on for a while. All right, you have Saquon Barkley. Who are you going to go with? You're going to go with Devontae Booker or Damian Williams? Devontae Booker.
I literally just picked
Damian Williams out of Chicago.
I literally just picked up Devontae Booker.
Yes.
That's one of my pending
moves. Damian Williams.
Full option. You like Damian Williams, Erob? Why you like Damian Williams?
I don't trust the Giants O-line. I don't trust them. Especially if Daniel Jones is out, I just don't trust that they'll be ahead in games to run the ball enough to pick him up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. One of my 6 pending moves in both leagues is Devontae Booker.
Okay.
So.
I think I'm kind of with Erob on this one. I think that the Giants O-line is a little bit questionable. So I don't know. I think Damian Williams did well last week. I think that I'd probably go Damian Williams. And another thing too to consider with Damian Williams, I know Daniel Jones can actually run a little bit, but whenever you have a reputation of running with having Justin Fields at quarterback, it does kind of open up options where you run a read option and then you don't get blocked, you're coming off the edge, and then you have to sit. You're like, because I know he might pull it, right? And then effectively, like, it takes a guy out on defense. I mean, and Ryan, you know all about that, right? Where it's like you got a mobile quarterback, and now you gotta watch for him, and you gotta it's 11 on 11, like you said earlier. Yeah.
Is Daniel Jones
Lamar Jackson? They say he's questionable.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson has 62 yards rushing, and his running backs had 20. So I'm going to go with the team that doesn't have a running quarterback.
I guess that's fair. But, I think a lot of this comes down to, like, is Mike Glennon going to be leading that Giants team this week? Because if Mike Glennon is, I don't foresee them scoring a lot of points. And I always want to get the running back that has a chance for touchdowns. And chat seems to like Damian Williams. I think Montgomery's coming back.
Chat hates on me, man.
So, yeah.
Chat hates on me, man.
Ryan, I mean, they just don't think you know anything about football, man. That's what it. They don't trust you over here.
I guess.
See, Ryan, that's why we brought Erob on the show, because Erob is gonna take all of it. Don't worry. He's just they're tanking it. Don't worry.
I don't understand why either, man. I'm giving good takes too.
Erob, you're giving the solid takes right there. Chat's agreeing with you, Erob. Don't worry. Matchup to own Russell Wilson. Who are you picking up, Sam Darnold or Baker Mayfield? First of all, if Sam Darnold's available in your league still, your league is garbage, all right? I just want to say that. Your league is garbage if they haven't picked up
He
Sam
had a
Darnold.
terrible game last week.
He still scored 19 points, bro. Oh, no, wait. No, he had 5 last
He
week.
gets those rushing
points.
touchdowns. He gets those rushing touchdowns, which are big.
Sam Darnold or Baker Mayfield if you own Russ. Erob, I'm going to go to you first again. Which one of these quarterbacks are you picking up?
You got to pick up Sam. He runs the ball a lot more than Baker does, and those get more points in passing yards. So you got to go with Sam.
Yeah, I think Baker Mayfield's kind of like crap the bed a little bit from a fantasy standpoint so far. And then like Erob said, like when you run the ball, you get more points. And Sam Darnold, he'll pull it and he'll run with it, and he gets a lot there.
Plus, he doesn't have Christian McCaffrey, or he might have him back this week. I'm not sure, but if he doesn't, needs to be more passing for him. So, and Baker Mayfield, they have like the number 1 rushing attack in the league, so they don't really rely on their passing game.
Yeah, and they got 2 really good.
I'm definitely
exactly.
I'm going with Baker Mayfield.
Really?
You're just trying to be the opposite.
No, I'm not.
You just try to do the opposite of everyone's saying.
A good reason why. Because Baker Mayfield was on a team that just put up 100 points, and Baker Mayfield still was a doo-doo. He was still outside of the top 10 in QBs. So tell me why Baker Mayfield the rest of the season.
The reason I'm taking Baker Mayfield, you said for the rest of the season or for this week?
Well, this week. All right, give me this week. Yeah, this week.
Yeah, because Baker's playing Arizona. Arizona defense is up in the air, so they have a good pass rush, but their defense is up in the air. Baker has actually a really good receiving core around him, and then he can run it. And then if they establish the run, play action. Play action turns into deep throws and deep passes, and eventually Odell will start showing up a little bit. He has a good group of receivers and tight ends, but and the chat just doesn't want to agree with me. So hey, I'm gonna let you guys do you and watch.
Bro, do you watch football, man? Do you watch football?
Hey,
Ryan.
I didn't watch much.
It's so.
This is the difference from like people that actually know football and people that
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. Like, I'm not saying Sam Darnold's a better quarterback than Baker Mayfield. I'm not going to say that, but like fantasy wise, Baker Mayfield's not scoring. He's not scoring. You know what I mean? Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb are getting all the touchdowns and the love there. So that's where it gets hard. Listen, chat. I'm just saying, you better go with whatever Ryan says on this next one. Like, don't hate on the man, okay?
It's cool, man. I'm used to it. You guys hate him.
I do not hate on it. Chat hates on you. Hate on me. You hate on my Lions every chance you get, which. Fair.
I don't hate on them. I'm just telling how it is.
As I love Ryan Shazier.
Picking up Davis Mills this week, just letting you guys know that.
Picking up Davis Long Neck Mills. Matchup number 3. All right. How much you trust? I'm not gonna get his name right. Kadarius Toney.
Kadarius Toney.
Kadarius Toney.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's from Alabama.
All right.
He's good.
Chase Claypool.
No, he went to Florida.
Florida? Was it Florida or Alabama?
You went Florida.
All right,
Florida.
Chase Claypool or Kadarius Toney.
Why do I think he's from Alabama?
Who do you got? I'm going to start with you, Ryan. I'm going to start with you so you can sway chat.
Hey, first of all, bro, I'm starting off with this one. Chase is going to have a huge game, right? But this is my fantasy team, and Chase is not available. So I'm going with Kadarius Toney because I just picked him up in my goddamn fantasy because Chase is not available. So Kadarius Toney, I need you to have a big ass game, but Chase Claypool is the better receiver for sure because Seattle's defense is fucking boo boo. They're boo boo. Their defense is boo boo. So Chase is going to destroy their defense, and he goes over top. With Juju being hurt, it's going to allow Chase to have a big game, and then him and Deontay, I feel like, are going to have a good game, and then they're going to lean on Najee to run the ball, which opens up the play action. But I had to pick up the Kadarius Toney because my receivers are hurt on my team, so I need him to have a good week this week. Just stop punching people.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
He punched somebody and got killed.
Yeah, he got ejected.
Out of the game.
So is he? So when you're ejected, you miss. Do you miss
Not
the next
college.
game?
Nope.
No, you don't.
Okay.
No, you're just fine.
Yeah.
He just got a $30,000 fine. That's about it.
That's
Yeah, no, I mean-
exactly what chat said. Don't punch another guy right there.
Yeah,
Erob,
don't-
what
yeah.
do you think
Who
about
are the Giants playing next week? The Rams.
Oh, they are playing the Rams. Take
Yeah,
Chase
see,
Claypool.
I'm taking
Chase
Chase Claypool because
Hey, no, fuck that. Take Chase
Tony is not
Claypool.
doing anything against Ramsey. It ain't gonna happen. There's just no way. And the Seahawks don't have Russell Wilson, so I feel like their defense is gonna be on the field a lot more. So I think just Chase Claypool is just gonna go off. To be honest.
Yeah, I do
With
think
that shitty defense.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he's just. I think he's just. He is the like prototype, big, strong, fast, freak of nature type of receiver that a lot of teams want. Like he's like measurables through the roof, everything. He's a great player, and also he doesn't punch people. So, yeah.
Oh, this poll was a lot closer than I thought. I thought Claypool was going to go, take it with nothing, but only 53% right there. I think chat was trying to go with Ryan's pick. I think chat was swaying him.
Yeah, I'm taking Kadarius Toney and dropping Will Fuller. Just letting you guys know that. So, in my chat.
That's fair.
I mean, like in my fantasy, because Chase is not available. So.
That's fair. Well, next up, we'll be making some picks to help you guys win your pick'em pools. Let's start right now, though. Who do you have, chat, for this week's Thursday Night Football, which you can watch live right here on twitch.tv with me or Esfand on our channels? Who do you got, Tampa Bay or Philly? Let us know in chat. This is Let's Go Football. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Let's Go Football. We've got some picks to make shortly, but the Thursday night game this week is another fun one. We got the Eagles at the Bucks. Tom Brady is absolutely crushing it. He's on a roll of, he's 44 years old. I don't understand it. Meanwhile, the Eagles are kind of surprising team. Jalen Hurts playing pretty dang well. They had a surprising upset in over a good Carolina team. This should be a good one. Also, you'll be able to watch this game right here on my channel or esfand's channel. I mean, guys, the Eagles, they shocked Carolina. They beat Carolina. Do you think they can beat Tampa Bay on the road this week?
I don't think so. I don't think the defense can stop. I don't think the defense can stop the Bucks. There's no way.
The Bucks defense can't stop them either.
I mean, they can.
I'm setting my parlay up right now.
There ain't no way the Eagles are beating the Bucks, man. There's no way.
Yeah, I think there's no shot.
There's just there's just no way.
Well, you know what? This brings me to an interesting question right here, because Ryan, you seem to be you believe in them, and like we've established, you have played in the NFL, and we are just guys.
You said I believe in who?
Do you believe in Jalen Hurts? Do you think Jalen Hurts is a franchise QB?
I don't believe in any of these guys. I just think by the grace of God they might win this game. I don't believe in them at all. I just feel like for some reason, like the Tampa Bay Bucks had a really good game last week, and the Philly found a way to win a really tough game for them to win, and I think that they can come out here and get it dub. So that's what I'm thinking.
All right. Tom Brady right now on pace for 51 touchdowns. You guys think he has a chance of the record for 55? 44-year-old throwing 55 TDs.
Yeah, I mean,
there's an extra game too. There is an extra game.
Game.
That's something else to think about.
I don't know.
I don't think he's gonna get it.
I don't think he can either.
I don't think he's gonna get it. That's a lot of touchdowns, man. And then especially towards the end of the year, you start slowing down a bit. So, because defenses start to catch up to how you're doing things. I don't think
they got a lot of film and whatnot. I mean, if you're on pace for 51, I mean, that means you got a shot, right? Do I think he's going to do it? I think he's probably not going to do it. But does he have a shot? Yeah, I think he's got a shot.
All right. Well, we got lots more. Go ahead.
I have a question.
Okay.
So if like, you know, like you have all these like apps when it comes to like betting, right? Like the parlays and stuff. Right. So right now my parlay says if I bet $10, I can win 84,000. Right? So if I pick $100, right? Do you think they're paying it out?
Yeah, I mean, if they'll let you make the bet, they're paying it out.
844,000.
But if you have, I'm going to tell you right, if you have a parlay that's paying out 840,000 on a $100 bet, chances are they're not too worried about you winning it. Because
no, I'm saying, but if I win
17 games in that, you got 17, 18 games in
14.
That? 14? Yeah, I think they're feeling pretty confident about that. But let's go ahead and get our own parlay in here. And I just want to establish one thing. Last week, this is kind of my segment, and my picks weren't good. Ryan Shazier, however, was 3 for 3 on these picks. So I am giving my responsibilities away over to Erob this week.
All right.
Yes. So this is gonna fall on you and chat, and then we're gonna keep Ryan's score to see if he can stay undefeated here. Let's go to the Pick'em challenge right here. We need to pick a road team to cover this week. We got Kansas City minus 6.5. That means they have to win by at least 6.5 points at Washington. Green Bay minus 4.5 again, meaning they have to win by 4.5 at Chicago, and Dallas 4.5 at New England. Which one of these road teams is most likely to cover? Chat, we need your input here too. Go ahead and click on the Control Plus icon on the right side of your screen. Click that box, and there'll be 3 little lines right there. Boom, there's the poll. For mobile, just have your phone in the vertical position, and then you can read it. Right there.
I think KC wins that. There's no way Patrick Mahomes loses back-to-back I think it's gonna be a blowout too, as well.
Okay, you think Kansas City?
I don't think Kansas City defense is terrible, but I don't think they have to worry about Washington's offense because I think they're also terrible. So I just think KC blows them out.
Esfand, what do you think?
I would pick. Honestly, I'd pick Dallas. 4.5 in New England. I think they're going to cover.
Yo, Esfand, what's behind you on the TV, dude?
Oh,
Himself.
Oh no, I don't know what that is. I didn't put that up there.
Ryan, which one of these road?
What is that?
Road
I don't
favorites?
like Erob.
Yeah, Ryan, don't look at the
Is
TV, bro.
this
Don't
just
look at
pictures
it.
of Erob naked up there? Is that what's going on?
like Erob
Esfand
to
up
me.
there?
No,
Oh,
I think it's the picture of Erob from high school. I don't know. One of my viewers probably put that up there. They probably hacked the computer.
Can we go full screen Esfand real quick?
Wow, that's crazy.
I think it's a picture of
I'm
Erob
not
from
gonna
high school.
lie.
I'm pretty sure.
Ryan, which one of these road teams is covering? Kansas City, Green Bay, or Dallas?
I definitely feel the. Wow, that's crazy. It's hard for me to say Dallas because Dallas playing New England, Bill Belichick, that's gonna be a tough game. But I don't think that. I don't think Kansas City's gonna cover. So, and I don't think Green Bay's gonna win. So I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna have to go with the Dallas game. I'm gonna have to
go with Dallas 4.5. I mean, Dallas is 5-0 against the spread this year. Kansas City, the last 2 years, has just gotten brutally beaten by the spread, as they are, very big fan favorites for betting. So I mean, I kind of agree here. I think Dallas at New England right now at 4.5 is the play. Green Bay at 4.5 in Chicago. It's a divisional game.
That Dallas game's scary though, because Bill Belichick, I don't know, he scares me. Like
I mean,
if there's any
I feel the
team
same way.
that's scary. That's a scary pick.
that is fair. I think that's fair, but I just don't think the Patriots are.
I don't think they are either, but you just never know with them.
Yeah.
I mean, they almost beat the Bucks.
All right, Erob. So you're going with.
Well, I might have to change my mind. I'll change my mind.
Okay, wait, hold on. Erob, you're locking your pick in at Kansas City.
Yeah.
Okay, Ryan, you're locking your pick in at
Kansas City. I just picked on my 14-team parlay, so I gotta go with Kansas City.
Okay, S-Fan, you're locking in at Dallas.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Dallas.
I'm going with you. I'm going with Dallas as well. Chat is locking in right now with, I believe it's Kansas City. Kansas City. They think Kansas City is going to win by more than 6.5 at Washington. I mean, that's a one touchdown. I don't. That's tough, man. That's tough. I just don't like anything over a touchdown. Like, it's just a lot.
Yeah, it's risky.
Anything near a touchdown is just a lot. All right, Kansas City, the first round of that parlay. Number 2, we want to pick a crappy team to cover. Why are we describing them as crappy? Can't we describe them as less good? All right, who do you got? Houston +10 at Indianapolis. Double-digit favors, just for the record, cover more than 55% of the time. Detroit +3 at Cincinnati. That line is not big enough. Bengals haven't been a road favorite since 2019 season. And then the London game, Jacksonville +3.5 against Miami. The Jags are 3-4 all-time in London. However, they have lost 20 straight games. Which one of these underdogs covers?
I think Jacksonville actually gets the win this week in London. I think they beat Miami. I think Miami just has no QB, dude. Like their offense is so stale.
they're hurting bad.
I think they have a good defense, but their offense is just so bad. It's just that their defense can't do nothing about it. And I just think Jacksonville wins this. I think they get the first win of the season.
It's Trevor time.
Yep.
It's Trevor
That's when
time.
it starts.
Trevor Lawrence is
I
not
think
bad.
it's Trevor time.
Trevor
I never said
Lawrence,
he was bad. I just think it's his time.
Flashes. He has throws and flashes where I'm like, this guy's going to be a great quarterback.
Yeah, I think Jacksonville just needs so much help.
Yeah.
And, I mean, not.
I don't think their team is as bad as people think they are. I think they're just young.
They need help on the field, not off.
Wow. That's
I was
crazy.
close to home. I'm
That's
sorry.
crazy. Hey, well, it's cool. I know who needs more help.
Oh, did you play
Goddamn
for her?
Detroit Lions and Jared Goff.
Yo, the
Jared Goff
Lions are
needs
not.
goddamn help.
Yo, I would be shocked honestly if the Lions cover this 3. I mean, the only thing we have going for us is a home game, but I mean, I feel like this Cincinnati team is somewhat real.
Oh, are you guys playing in Germany? This game is in Germany, right?
Next season we're gonna play in Germany. We're not giving up.
I know.
Anyway,
Jacksonville's playing in London. I know Jacksonville's playing in London, but like the Lions are so ass here. Y'all might as well play somewhere else.
First of all, we're playing in Detroit. We're still gonna pack our beautiful, wonderful, amazing stadium. Okay, one more time.
Your conference center. Center.
It's Ford Field. Thank you very much. Across the street from Comerica Park, down the street from Joe Louis. Anyway, I
Joe
think
Louis.
right here, the old Joe Louis, whatever they call New Joe Louis Arena, like where.
That's the boxer, right?
Play. Yeah. Detroit icon. Anyway, right here, I'm taking Houston, man. 10 points is just so many points. 10 points is just so many points, and it's not like Indianapolis is a good team. We're talking about a 1-4 team right there. I'm taking Houston to cover 10 on this, but I do agree. I think Jacksonville has a legit shot of just winning this game outright. 3.5 is a very sexy line for a home game, essentially in London for Jacksonville. Because apparently the country of England thinks Jacksonville is like the cream of the crop team, and that's why we keep sending them over.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that's what we should do. That's what we should do in Germany. That's what we gotta see.
Bro, why you keep trying to send the line? We're not giving up a home game, man. The Bills can give up their Toronto game and go to Germany. We're not doing that. Let's move on.
Saying,
let's move on. Stop trying to send the Lions to Germany.
Y'all don't need to play here. Shit.
All right, I just want to be clear. Locking in. Erob, you got Jacksonville.
Yep, Jacksonville. I think they get the
Ryan,
first win of the season.
You're taking Jacksonville as well?
Yes, sir.
All right, Esfand.
Yeah, I think Jacksonville's it. I think Trevor Lawrence is gonna put it together, and I think it's gonna be good.
All right, I'm taking Houston just because I think it's really hard to beat any NFL team by 10, especially when you're 1-4. Let's go on to chat. What do you got? What does chat got? I need chat's pick. Chat also has Jacksonville. Well, I'm sitting on an island on this one. Next one we got. Let's pick a road team to win outright. We've got the Los Angeles Chargers against the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson's 33-9 as a starter. Seattle at Pittsburgh. Russell Wilson, first game he's ever going to miss. And then we have Arizona at Cleveland. Which one of these road teams goes ahead and takes the W outright?
I got to go Chargers.
You're on Chargers?
I'm going. I think the Ravens are overrated as hell. I think Lamar Jackson's good. But the Ravens, just as a team, I think they're so overrated this year. They're barely beating trash teams. Like, they should have lost to the Lions if it wasn't for that shitty no call on that when the clock expired or whatever. They should have lost that game. And yesterday, I mean, they barely beat the Colts. They barely beat the Colts, man. But, I mean, Lamar Jackson's really good, though. He is very good. I think that's the entire team is Lamar Jackson. But I got to go with Chargers there.
Okay.
Hey, no, I respect that. I think, like, I agree with you, but I'm not picking them because I think they're winning as well. But I'm going to have to go with Dallas, because I think Dallas is going to win this game.
We actually have the graphics wrong. It's supposed to be Arizona at Cleveland is the last one. Arizona at Cleveland is supposed to be the last one.
Sorry. Oh, Arizona at Cleveland.
Sorry. Yeah. The graphics wrong. Don't worry about that. Yeah, Arizona at Cleveland. I still have Arizona. You take Arizona.
I still have Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Arizona.
Same thing for me.
Yeah.
They're just good.
I'm going against the AFC North. That's not the Steelers. So.
I kind of agree. I think Arizona at Cleveland. I think this Chargers-Ravens game is going to be. I feel like it's going to be actually really close. I feel like it's going to come down to the wire. I feel like that's going to be whatever team has the ball last. Arizona and Cleveland. There's just Cleveland's such an interesting team to me because I want to say they're very good, but they're not beating good teams. I feel like they're the team this year that beats bad teams but loses to good teams. There's always a team that does that. I feel that's Cleveland this year, and Arizona is a very good team, so I also am going to go with Arizona. right there. So we got Erob taking the Chargers. We got Erob taking the Chargers. The rest of us taking Arizona. Chat, we want to hear from you on that. Right there. I'm gonna give you another question. I'm gonna give you guys another question. Rest of their careers, who you want? Do you want Herbert or do you want Jackson?
Oh,
Herbert. Jackson, Herbert.
Mm-hmm. Herbert.
I think the way he plays,
Lamar. Lamar's good, but
when Lamar loses speed when he gets older, like, is he still going to be the same QB he is now? Like Herbert, he doesn't rely on his he is athletic, but he doesn't rely on him running all the time to be good. So in 10 years from now, he's still going to throw the ball very well. I gotta go with Herbert.
Yeah, same for me. Because, I mean, you see it a lot. I mean, there are some guys who are running quarterbacks who've lasted for a long time in the league, but it's not that often, right? And Lamar Jackson's awesome now, but like Erob said, like if you're 10 years down the road, and hey, listen, I'm not even playing in the NFL. Obviously, my legs don't work like they used to 10 years ago. So it's like it's just one of those things. Like I can't run like I used to. So it's just the natural part of life, right?
I have a question for GrandPooBear.
Yeah.
Who are you taking in the next 10 years? Jared Goff or David Block?
Jared Goff or who?
Your backup quarterback, David
Our
Block.
backup quarterback. I'm hopefully neither one of them are there after next year. hopefully with this very high draft pick we get, we take whatever is the hot name coming out of college. Whoever Mel Kiper says
Jared Goff or
one
David Mills
coming out of college.
Esfand.
Yeah, I mean, listen, David Mills has the long neck going for him. Goff had as much chance to win the Super Bowl in Detroit as Matt Stafford did. So, I still love the.
Yo, who's that guy?
Wait, what?
All right.
Wait, what is
Terrell Owens?
Erob, what's your girl doing with T.O.? What's your girl doing with T.O. there?
What do we got going on here?
My viewers are stupid, man.
I'm telling you, somebody hacked my computer. I don't know what.
Can we pull up Esfand full screen again real quick? Arizona won that. Arizona won that, by the way, for chat. So we got chat picks, Erob's picks, and Erob's girlfriend with T.O. right there. What a specimen, T.O.
What's going on?
I don't know.
It's not Ryan. That's not real. That's not a real picture.
I don't know. It looks real to me.
Sure, it looks
what
real
happened?
to me.
It looks pretty real to me.
Yeah, it looks very real.
I've never met. Oh God,
it's pretty real.
All right, we got
Erob. I don't know what it is.
Erob's picks. We got Chiefs, Jaguars, Chargers. Chat picks went Chiefs, Jaguars, Cardinals. We'll be keeping track of Ryan's undefeated season as well. And that will do it for what's this game called? Versus. I should have known.
Pick'em challenge.
Everybody wish me luck on my 14-team parlay.
Already, Pick'em's right there on the screen. Great hosting by me. Big thanks to Erob for hanging out with us today. Be sure to check out his channel. Erob, anything you want to plug real quick before you leave?
No, I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Guys, make sure you go follow Erob221. Make sure.
Wait, actually, one thing, Ryan, I hate to ask
this.
this. I hate asking this, Ryan, because it's cringe. But can you follow me on Twitter? That's all I ask. That's all I want.
Follow you on Twitter. Can you follow me on Twitch?
Yeah, I'll follow you on Twitch. I'll host you sometime.
All right, cool. All right, I'll follow you. What's your Twitter?
Erob, you gotta be careful.
Erob,
if you host Ryan, your girl might be hosting Ryan too. If not careful.
Okay. All right, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh my God, I loved it. Big thanks to Erob for hanging out with us again today. Ryan, follow that man. Follow me on Twitter.
You, Erob.
I got Ryan Shazier's number now, but he doesn't follow me on Twitter. We're gonna take a quick break. Hit us up in chat. I can text him though, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna text him and just be like, "Hey Ryan, what are you doing?" We're gonna take a quick break. Hit us up with any questions that you guys have as I send Ryan Shazier pictures of my dog on
That's the quickest way to get blocked.
We got a treat for people who watch EFON's channel. Coach Esfand. Coach Esfand will be here. Let's talk football. Let's go football. Sorry. Just go to it. Go to the commercial. We're almost at the end of the show right now, but before we go, we need to hear from you, chat. This is your last chance to ask any questions to me. I don't know why you'd ask me when you have Ryan Shazier and, of course, Coach Esfand right here. We're pulling these questions right from the Twitch Sports channel, so just drop them right there. Coach Esfand, how's it going out there?
We're damn good. Obviously, we had a fantastic, phenomenal week of practice this week, and it's really the thing we needed to harp on is the fundamentals. We got guys. They're worried about newspaper clippings. They're worried about, hey, I'm trying to get the big. They want to be in the paper. They want to be, on that old MTV and whatever the hell else is going on right now. So. I said, look, son, it ain't about that, okay? You got to worry about football. Kids these days, it's different. It's a different world, absolutely.
Hey, Coach Esfand, can we get time to ask the question? What team do you coach for?
Well, I consider myself a consultant. I kind of work for every team. They call me up and basically just ask me for help offensively, defensively, special teamsively. And that's really how it works. I'll come in and I'll fix you right up. That's how it works. Mm-hmm.
It's so weird hearing Officer Cornwood answer these questions. Normal Poverty asked you guys, Ryan, I definitely want to hear both of you input on this. Why aren't the players tough enough to play both offense and defense? It's definitely a toughness situation.
Oh, well, it's because they don't make them like they used to. It's just that simple. Back in my day, hell, we played offense, we played special teams. I'm a little bit older now, right? I'm a little bit older now, but I remember I won the state championship 5 years in a row in high school. All 5 years I won the state championship. I was starting quarterback, starting running back, starting kicker, punter, starting safety, starting linebacker. I did everything, And really any game that we lost, which wasn't often, it was because it was somebody else's fault. It wasn't mine. So they just don't make them like they used to.
Ryan, did you ever play both ways?
In the NFL, man, in the NFL, it's hard to play offense and defense, man. You're trying to conserve people's bodies. And I played offense, and I played a little bit of offense when I was in high school. Mm-hmm. When you start getting to college and stuff, it's a lot harder to play both sides. Hey, Coach, what's the injury status of your starting running back today?
Well, listen, he went out last week with a broken fibula, tibula, mandibular, scapula, and he also had a thigh contusion as well on top of all that. But I think we're just going to wrap him up and throw him back out there. I think we're fine because I trust the offensive line to be able to protect him and make sure he's going to be all good. I ain't concerned.
He needs to watch the game from home. And Kef Boyardee wants to know, what's the best watching game day snack?
Oh, well, hell, that's simple. I can't go wrong with some Chipotle. I mean, that ain't a snack. That's a whole ass meal. That's hey, it's 53 ingredients you can pronounce, and they got that smoked brisket. That responsibly raised smoked brisket is damn good right now. So, big old fan of Chipotle. Mm-hmm.
Coach, you take a Spider-Man or Batman?
Well, offense or defense, Because I'll be honest with you, both of them ain't good enough to play both sides. Because, like I said, they just don't make them like they used to.
Coach, Gabe asks, here's your recruiting Kyler Murray to be your kicker. Any truth to that rumor?
I did. I'll go ahead and address the rumors right now. I think Kyler Murray if we can put him at the kicker position, we'll be able to really open up our special teams and direct snap to the kicker and be able to run some a little bit of I call it a wildcat field goal formation.
Wildcat.
It's a little bit something new that's never been seen before, but that's my middle name. It's esfand Innovation TV. So
All right.
A lot of people don't know that.
RBJT wants to know, is candy corn good? No.
Candy corn? Oh, hell no. Listen. I'll tell you what. Corn is corn.
It's all right. It's not that bad.
Listen, no, corn is corn. You don't need to make no candy corn. You don't need to, listen, corn is corn. You give it to me on the cob. You want to take it off the cob, it don't matter. But you don't got to be, hell, you're basically just defiling the corn if you're making it into candy.
Oh, the only thing worse than loose candy corn on Halloween is loose pennies. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am Dremin. What's the best pre-workout for someone looking to add 150 pounds of muscle?
Easy. Go to church on Sunday.
Attack
You go to church on
yourself.
Sunday. You eat your vitamins. You go to church on Sunday. And you respect your elders. That's the best damn pre-workout there is.
The Hulk Hogan workout.
Hey, Coach, I heard your starting receiver may miss the game because he just failed a drug test. What is your concerns about this?
Well, my concerns is how they got the wrong guy's piss cup. Because I'll tell you what, that wasn't his. That sure shit wasn't his. I'll go to bat for him. I'll be honest with you. Hell, it might have been someone else. Maybe Josh Gordon got in there or something. But no, absolutely, that was not the case. We'll have him retest. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Well, you got it right there. You got the questions from Ryan Shazier and Coach Esfand. Don't forget, Lazo, that's going to be our show. Don't forget, this Thursday, you can watch the Bucks Eagles on my channel or Esfand's channel. You can check out Ryan Shazier on the Ringer Network on the podcast over there. And of course, your Twitch channel. We'll be back here again next week. In the meantime, we're going to raid Esfand's channel. Until then, I'm Esfand. That's Ryan Shazier. Or sorry, I'm not Esfand. I'm GrandPooBear. That's Esfand.
I'm GrandPooBear. Nice to meet you.
He's GrandPooBear. I'm Esfand. That's Ryan Shazier. We're all Ryan Shazier. We'll see you guys next week on Let's Go Football.
Appreciate y'all. No further questions.
Peace.
Wait, hello? 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 Can you guys hear me? What'd you guys think of the show today? Trolling Lamont? Yeah, dude. No, I'm glad you guys liked it. Give me a second. I'm gonna get started here. Don't miss the comedy. Thanks, dude. Hey, I'll be right back. My food's here. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'll be right back. We'll talk about it when I get back. I'll be right back.
Into the ocean's hope at the fading of the day. Aquatic kaleidoscope, see the colors sweep and sway. Down in the deep, deep blue, we build my world anew. Waves keep on washing over me. Swim out, glide into the open. Cool are the currents of the sea. Swim out, deep into the ocean. I carry the means to mend amid the fathoms and the foam. This ocean, it has no end, and I'm a long, long way from home. Down in the deep, deep blue, we build my world anew. Waves keep on washing over me. Swim out, glide into the open. Cool are the currents of the sea. Swim out, deep into the ocean. Waves keep on washing over me. Swim out, glide into the open. Cool are the currents of the sea. Swim out, deep into the ocean.
Dude, I got this Chipotle burrito. But man,
The silence of the deep. What secrets does it keep? What
here, let me unmute alerts here. Guys, thank you so much
secrets does it keep?
for the subs and the resubs and stuff during the show. I know I can't read them because we're doing the show. Cool are the currents of the sea. Should work on mic delay. There's no mic delay. It's just people trying to talk at the same time. Because it's not really scripted, right? Let's see, full screen. Hello. Stream's being a little weird today. Let's see. I think it's because I did 2 OBSs. Image. Where are we at? Hello, chat. Hello, everybody. Oh, that's a good one. We'll do this one. Hello, everybody. Where is my camera? Yo, camera. Hey, yo, camera podcast. Nice. Look at this. Hello. 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 Chat's not on the screen. I don't know why, but hey, we're all good. We're going to get it going. Properties. It's a little bit different because of... how we're doing the show. Hey, so what do you guys think of the show? This is a show I've been doing it with Twitch Sports and all that. What do you guys think? Yeah, so apparently the new scouting update is out in Madden. So the new Madden scouting update is out. We could try that a little bit today. I do have to leave early. I dreamed you gave out free Chipotle codes. I missed them and I woke up pissed. Hey, that might have not been a dream, Volt. You gotta be careful. Are you the main host or is GrandPooBear? Well, I was the main host for the first episode. We wanted to try something different so that I could get more opportunities to just kind of like... So I could get more opportunities to just go be funny. Because I feel like or get to just like talk. I can go on my rants and do whatever and just talk about stuff. Because whenever you're like the main host, you kind of have to keep everything on pace. You know, your base today. Thank you. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You don't leave early? I know. You had Ryan dying laughing. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. So, what do you guys think? It's better if I'm the main host for Let's Go Football, or do you guys think it's better if I can actually like talk about stuff? Are you still rating time? Oh yeah. Today was better than last week. Really? Yeah, sometimes I mean, I just don't know. I just don't know whatever works. Because I can do both, right? I can do both, but... Shazier's good, dude. All the jokes. Yeah, Ryan Shazier's great. All those guys are great. Everybody who's on today is great, obviously. Nice face. Thanks, Bracken. Come to really enjoy the content lately. Give it up. Thanks, dude. It's nice having and hearing an actual player's opinion. Yeah, like... I think it helps legitimize everything, you know? I think it helps legitimize everything. Do you still play Classic? Yeah. But mostly off stream. Or on my alt channel. Like, I wanted a burrito, but... I'm doing pretty good at containing the mess so far.
I left my curling iron on in the bathroom. Can you check that for me?
Monka. What's your alt's name? Esfand Radio. Double Rapiski. Yeah, but that's so many more calories. I'm having to eat Chipotle every second of every day.
How's your sandwich?
It's good. Is a burrito a sandwich? I love Ryan Shazier being on. You really been killing it too. Didn't really used to watch you because not a WoW guy, but been doing a lot more recently for football and the OTK stuff. Loving it. Keep it up. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I don't really do as much WoW stuff on stream anymore. I really, really love Burning Crusade, and unfortunately, it's the most fun I've ever had playing WoW. But my stream is just a little bit different now, I guess. I don't know. Yo, what is this guy gonna talk about OTK drama? Wait, there's OTK drama? Ooh, drama, ooh. Wait, what happened? It's not that WoW's dead. There's more people playing than ever. It's just not popular on Twitch. Oh, the Karen. Yeah. That was weird. Frick. Yeah, we can talk about that a little bit. Wait, so how much did Nick talk about on his stream? Because obviously we weren't gonna make it a thing during the show. But it was pretty like, there was a number of things. It's all over LSF. Nick, you spent all stream talking about it, really? Milena went in? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. What happened with the production company you guys used? They just kind of shit the bed. Yeah. Yeah. They just kind of shit the bed. You guys know, okay, so I don't look at LSF too much off stream, right? Because I like to save the content for on stream. But the guys were talking about it, and I looked yesterday after the stream. You know what the funniest thing was? There's so many upvoted comments about these guys are so stupid. They need to pay for a third-party production team. They get these sponsors, just use this, use whatever. And it's so funny because the irony of that was the first show that we did actually just pay for an entire production team. You know what? You guys do this whole one. It's a big event, 1 year anniversary. Let's see how this goes. It was the first time where we actually did do that, and it was the worst. Can you believe that? Kevin Lee was amazing. The thing is, I said this last night, I'll be honest with you. You can have me and Nick, we do the whole thing, the production side of it. And it would probably be okay for the most part. And if we did have issues, we would know how to fix it, you know? But, yeah. It's not like, but the problem is we're on screen and we're doing stuff. You know what I mean? It's so odd you guys do this stuff on your own, then hand it off, and then you guys do it better. The problem is we can't, like, if we're doing the production, we can't be like talent on the screen, right? So if you remember that old classic WoW tournament that me, Rich, and Asmund did, so this was like 3 years ago. I did the entire tournament back end, the production, everything. Set up the set, set up everything. I did all that, right? But I wasn't on the stream that much because I was running everything. The only thing I was on the stream for was the interviews. So if you have me and Nick doing that, then me and Nick won't be on the stream. And no chat on screen. I know it's broken. Tasserman, thank you for the 2 months. It's just how it is. The interviews are so good. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But that was one of those things that, like, we had no idea that was gonna pan. I mean, the issues that happened yesterday were issues that were like, well, the Karen thing was kind of like, what? How is this even happening? But the production stuff, like, we paid for an entire production team. They were working on it for months. They went and they tested it. Yeah, the blinking camera was really bad. Yeah, blinking camera was really bad. So, yeah. What Karen thing? There was like, there was a lady there, like, basically, like, watching everybody, what they were doing the whole time. So, wait, is Nick here? Nick, what's up, dude? months. No,
OTK
months.
all day.
Months. 3 months. They were working on it. They shit the bed. That's just the reality of it. We didn't do something completely in-house for once, and then the people that we hired just shit the bed. And they were good. Incredible resume, everything. They just shit the bed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And we didn't have, like, it's not like it was all them either, right? Yeah, the bed, literally, bed has been shat, exactly. Wait, is Nick here? Oh, people were at NPL. So, yeah, that's basically it. Who was the guy you were talking to at the end of the show yesterday? I don't remember. New OTK logo on the overlay? Yeah, do I have the wrong overlay? Wait, I have the wrong file. Where's Yeah, the magician was great. Kevin Lee was outstanding. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta fix it. Was it an inside job on the name shirt? No, dude. I still have no idea. Excuse me. I still have no idea how he did that. So, the first thing was the Maya password. I was like, request access. Wait, isn't it a web page? The Maya password, I was like, oh, it's face, right? It used her face recognition. That's what I thought. But Maya said that it was actually her password. Maya password uses calculator trick. I don't know what is calculator trick. Old calculator trick? What do you mean? He asked her to pull up the calculator. Wait, really? So, hold on. So if I go to calculator, 1 equals. Hold on. 1 equals. Wait, he asked her to type what? Oh, that is so sick. So I don't even remember him asking her to type in the password. That is such a good trick. So you can, how do you access the calculator? How do you access the calculator without a... Oh. You pull it down. That is a good trick. He told her to pick a 6-digit number and then multiply it by her password. So then what he did is he took it and then he divided by 6, right? Oh. Yeah. The note on the wall is a palm note. I mean, that's what it is. Like, right? Like, the magic is all sleight of hand, right? I own a one wheel. You trying to ride it was good content, really? It's all sleight of hand, right? It's obviously not real magic, but the magic in it is like, how did he even do that where we couldn't see it? You know what I mean? Really impressive. I find it annoying when people act like it's not impressive because they study the recording and find out how it worked. They're losers. People who are like that are literally losers because like they're just trying to like delete joy from their life or other people's life. Because it's like obviously everybody knows it's not real magic. It's sleight of hand. It's about the show, you know? It's about the show. But like people who are like actually like dude, you're just a loser. Just like yes, it's obviously not real, but the wonder is how the hell did he pull that off? Like how did he put the note in under Chance's watch and nobody noticed? Or not the note, the card. Jordan Advisor, thank you for the 1 year. The Mad Badger, thank you for the 20 months. Nano, thank you for the 32 months. Nano. Tasserin, thank you for the 2 months. SC Puma Pounds, thank you for the 3 months. Asian guy with the 100 bits. Ask Ryan Leave to be a guest. He has a small YouTube sports podcast. Oh, really? Maybe. Joey Two Time, thank you for the 10 months. Ethan Shriver, thank you for the 2 months. Andal Anteater, 27 months. Jorah the Explorer, thank you, Jorah the Explorer, for 2 months. There was a bunch of subs and resubs during the show itself, guys. Thank you so much for everything. It's just crazy. My son is starting Pee Wee League football. Do you have any go-to technique videos for young D linemen? I don't have any videos on YouTube, technique videos on YouTube or anything that I would talk about. The big thing is for kids at a young age, I think playing football is like, if you can like teach them how to tackle, honestly. Hey.
Tackling is super important.
Tackling is super important.
The most important thing ever.
What's up?
Not much. I gotta go get some measuring tape to measure some suits because there's a wedding.
Wait, there's a wedding. Oh,
There's a
Fanny's wedding.
There's a wedding in like very soon, and they haven't even measured their suits. Can you believe that?
Wait, who hasn't measured the shoes?
Guess.
Of course.
Who?
Everybody in that house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody in that house
Yeah.
hasn't measured their suits.
I was
Yeah.
gonna go, but I have the football thing on Thursdays,
Oh,
so I can't
that's
go.
okay. Oh, that's fine.
I told her.
I'll
already.
give Fanny a hug for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You.
How was the show?
Show's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it went really good. So it's a football show with me, GrandPooBear. Ryan Shazier used to play linebacker for Pittsburgh, like in the NFL.
Like in the back?
Mm-hmm. And then Erob.
Mm-hmm.
Most importantly, Erob. So, yeah. So it was good. And benkert came on. He's quarterback right now for the Packers.
That's awesome.
He's backup quarterback, but
That's super cool.
it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
That sounds awesome. Well, you have a good rest of their day. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's the better sport.
Yeah.
Except I'm probably gonna play FIFA on stream soon.
No,
Chat,
soccer is better.
No,
Well, football. The real football. Is
No,
better.
it's soccer. It's soccer.
It's
It's
football.
soccer. I want to do FIFA on stream soon. All right, bye.
Okay, I'll see you.
Bye.
Chat.
Wait, someone ring the
It's
doorbell.
me. It's for me. It's for me.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna go to Target later. Do you need anything besides paper towels?
Paper towels. Anything else you want to get for the house is fine.
Okay, like food and stuff.
Food. Anything you want to
Okay,
get.
I'm gonna run like through the cabinets and stuff and see what needs to be
Okay.
done.
There's
Okay.
almost nothing. So.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing in this house. Okay, bye, Chad.
All right. Bye. Him guessing your friend was mind blowing. I see. That's one that I can't figure it out because I don't know how. I was like, okay, let me think of somebody. I'm like, okay, I gotta think of a name that's not common, right? A name that's not common. And I was like, Isaiah, right? Jordan Advisor, thank you for the 1 year. No, chat, that's alinity. Okay. When does your show air? Which one? Dude, hearts for alinity. Such a good roommate thing to do. I've never had a roommate do that. Well, when your roommate makes 10 times as much as you do in a month. No, I'm just kidding. It's like 8 times. He kept asking for H's marker back. Especially, yeah, I don't know how he did it, dude. I have no idea how he did it. Be honest, that wasn't prearranged. No, of course not. Because if we do that, then that's like, because it's not just about the stream. It's about like everybody there too. Like if everybody there is in on it, that's like lame. The only thing that we were like in on was, I mean, obviously I asked him before the show. I was like, can you come up with a trick to announce Seer? Right. That was the only thing. Right. That was the only thing. And then that was going to be for the stream. Cause I'm like, if that's scripted, people don't really care. Right. Cause it's like, it's about the announcement. Cause people's reactions had to be real. But I was the only one who knew about that. Right. Or at least did I tell the other guys? I didn't tell the whole group for sure, but that was my thing. So Russell made it look like he faked it. Yeah, I don't know. His visit between cars, yeah. No, I told Brandon TDD. So, Lolcat, thank you for the $5. Why didn't the phone number work? I don't know. Does the phone number actually see yours? No, I don't know. I wasn't. Yeah, I'm obviously like I don't know how he did all the magic tricks. The only one was I asked him to come up with something to announce Seer. So the Isaiah trick was real? Yes. I don't know how he did that one. Yeah. As you really upgrade. Oh, stop. Okay. Transparent cars though. I have no idea how he did any of that. That is insane. No camera flickering. True. Jenga stream was fun. I was really glad Seer had a good stream. Afterwards. It was weird the owner of the house was there the whole time. That was super weird. Dude, whenever so there was one point in the stream where I was sitting here and I think it was Slick and then Miz and then she was like adjacent to me. And Miz had his feet up, not even on the couch, on the cushion. He had his feet up on the edge of the chair, and she was like hawk eyes looking over. And immediately, as soon as he put his foot, I was like, "Please take your foot off my white cushions." Like she made sure to make like, didn't she say white cushions? Do I remember that? I remember her specifically saying white cushions. And like anytime you're talking to somebody and they say the color of it, it's like they're being like, "Yo, those are white. You should know better." You know what I mean? That's what it implies. And to be honest, yes, Miz should know better, but that's not what he was doing. Like, I mean, you shouldn't be putting your shoes up on white cushions and stuff. Yeah, I get it. But that's not even what he was doing. He had his feet up on the ledge of it. And like the fact that like just the craning over everything, it's just kind of like, dude, like, come on. Also, here's another thing. It's outdoors. Why do you have outdoor furniture how do you have outdoor furniture that isn't going, it's not weatherproof. It was insane. Yeah. Why is your NFL show so early? I mean, it's at noon. That's my normal go live time, or at least it used to be. Melena said randoms took pictures with you. Oh wait, hold on. Did Melena say that? Because I said that to her as a joke, but she might have thought it was real because everything else was so absurd. Wait, okay, hold on. I was joking whenever I told Melena that. Because Melena was like, they did this, and it was so absurd. It was so absurd that like I was like, yeah, I mean, hell, I took pictures with them. Like, but I was joking. I guess she thought I was being serious because everything else was like so absurd to me. I was like, I can't believe this is happening. Everything else was real. I mean, I didn't take pictures of them, but that is super funny. That is so funny. I was just making a joke. Okay. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I don't blame her for believing me because everything else, again, it was insane. It was ridiculous. So. Yeah, that did happen. She was taking pictures of people. So, oh, hold on. I got the new overlay. Chat, hold on. Let's see. Pause champ, new OTK logo. New OTK logo. Hold, 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 hold. I don't know why my chat's been so weird. Browse. Hold on. Let's start with closing that one. Browser. Dude, I can't wait to get a new computer. I can't wait to get a new computer and just nuke. Just absolutely nuke the my OBS. Because I have a lot. I want to redo this thing. Hey, this isn't working.
Esfand, when are you going to give us the content we are waiting for? Not Majoras, not RP, yes, hula hooping in your bathing suit in a hot tub? When Esfand?
Nope. Leave Eric, thank you for the 500 bits, dude. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Never mind, it's broke. Overlay's not showing up. Let's do a little bit of a recap. So, new OTK show. New OTK show. A lot of new OTK stuff going on. Obviously, yesterday was the anniversary. Today, I do Let's Go Football every Tuesday at noon. Every Tuesday at noon, I do Let's Go Football. That's a Twitch show that I'm doing with Twitch. On Wednesdays, I'm going to be hosting Loot Goblins. On Wednesday, I'm going to be hosting Loot Goblins with, it's an OTK show. We're partnering up with Twitch Gaming to do that. Super, super cool. New game show. I'm very excited about it. You guys have mentioned it before. Obviously, you guys know how much I've been wanting to do a show on my stream for a long time now. Finally getting to do that. And same thing for Nick. Nick is doing a show on his stream, a sports show, like a OTK game day, where we're gonna get a bunch of streamers together and do sports. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, man, I'm very, very excited about everything. Poster advert, Luke. Okay, everybody thought it was D&D. Why did everybody think it was D&D? Goblin equals D&D. You never explain what the show is? I literally explained what the show is right at, like, we came back from break and I talked about what the show is. It was a teaser. I specifically said it's a game show.
That new logo looks a lot like Boneretless faction banner from Warhammer Total War.
Oh, I don't know. I hadn't seen it, Azoth. Name of I'm biz, dude. The typo in your stream title? Good. What did I say? Oh. Nick said you and him were going to evaluate toes in the show. That was a joke. Okay. No. Okay, so what Loot Goblins is. Loot Goblins is a brand new show we're doing. It is a completely new design style of game show that we are doing. We're really excited about it. It takes elements from other game shows, obviously, but it's not like a carbon copy of anything. Which a lot of times, like, it kind of starts with something. I mean, that's the reality of it. It starts with something and then it starts to shift into something else. Loot Goblins is something pretty fresh. It does take elements from other stuff, obviously. But I'm really, really excited about it. We've been working hard on it. And that's going to be at 4 p.m. on Wednesdays. 4 p.m. Central Time on Wednesdays. So an hour and a half from now on Wednesdays, tomorrow, it starts tomorrow. But also, I think I'm going to stream beforehand. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe tomorrow I won't stream. But normally, I am... I'm wanting to start going live at noon. Okay, I know I haven't been going live at noon, but I want to start going live at noon every day. So if I start my stream tomorrow, I won't. But if I start my stream at noon every day, and then I go over, a lot of details, but didn't explain anything. Yeah, because we're gonna explain how the show works at the show, right? It's still a teaser then? That's literally what it is, a teaser. You guys are so, dude, you guys are so weird. You will find out how everything works tomorrow as part of the show. It's not even like a leak situation. It's just you're gonna understand it better then. It's like it's a waste of time explaining it now. So. Did you guys leak Seer on OTK with the show banners on purpose for the announcements or just unlucky? Oh, I mean, we didn't really care. I mean, like, the thing is, you can still have people on the banners, right? You can still have people on the banners and it not be somebody who's a part of the org, right? We've done that before. You can still have people on the banners even though they're not part of the org. So it's not like we saw them, we're like, ah. But after the fact, everybody's gonna be like, oh, leaked. But you don't really know for sure until it happens. But yeah, we're really, I'm so happy Seer joined. I'm so happy. So, and Seer's our first like talent acquisition, which is cool. So, yeah. Are you wearing the Goblin makeup every show? I will be wearing a different outfit. I wore the Goblin for the trailer just because I'm hosting the show, but I'm not gonna be the Goblin during the show. You're saying you all have no talent. No, what I'm saying is, so you have like we're owners. Like the like me, Asmin, Miz, like we're owners. We signed Seer as like our first like talent acquisition. So, yeah. But you played it very good with the voice too. I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe I'll be the Goblin. Some like we'll do like some like flip or something. But yeah. Sidu, Mez, Trill, and Sam I Am were an esports team, right? So, like, but signing somebody just as a streamer, right? Like, for example, for other orgs, you have, like, let's take a TSM for example. TSM has like esports players, and then they have
a lot of leftover
like streamers,
Chipotle
right? Like
from
talent,
yesterday.
which is like
Congrats on
Greek
1 year
or
OTK.
Cutie Cinderella, Poke. The difference. Have you addressed the Grin situation? We talked about it a little bit on Let's Go Football, but yeah, it's just bad. You were a streamer for Method. Yeah, like whenever I was on Method, I was like talent. I was a streamer. Well, I was a content creator. Whatever you want to call it, right? It's all the same thing. Is NM Pedicure canceled? That was a joke. Man, you guys have the hardest time differentiating. Sarge Angel, thank you for gifting us up to Waidu. Dude, Waidu, where you been, dude? I don't see you around as much anymore. TSM loses money on everything. They make it all up with their Blitz website. Yeah, I mean, it's all about net gain, right? Like, it's because, like, you make more in one area to spend more somewhere else. That's how business works, right? That's how college athletics works, actually. Is Seer actually fired? Hey, Seer's been fired. Let's be honest. Oh, of course not. I love the Tuesday football show. Great stuff. It's been a lot of fun, dude. How is Slack doing after taking the L in Jenga? I have not seen him all day. So, and he lives here. Let's see. No sauce? Queso. Oh, also, he's not moved in yet. That's probably why. Anyway, let's take a look at the rest of LSF. Or Lesser Reddit recap, I mean. Oh, this is messed up. It's okay. I can't stream very long today. Dude, oh, did you guys hear about League? Did you guys hear about Riot? Did you guys hear what Riot is doing? Oh, by the way, hey, I looked up Kadarius Toney. Remember I said Kadarius Toney was at Alabama? Kadarius Toney wasn't at Alabama. He went to high school in Alabama. I looked him up afterwards, and I was like, why did I think Alabama? I probably just saw something from him in high school. And I just thought Alabama for some reason. I think that's what it was. Okay, so Let's see. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay. We'll do a little bit of recap. Okay. How the random guests entered the OTK event without permission. Okay. So is this just Milena going off? Milena and Nick going off the whole time? Because it'll be interesting.
Like, it wasn't like our dudes. What?
I went and talked to security and I asked them why they left the venue.
Yeah?
She apparently went outside and got them and said she was the owner of the house, so it was okay.
Oh, so Milena said that the security guard wouldn't let her friends in, and then the owner of the house went outside and said, "I'm the owner of the house, let them in." So apparently, I guess that's how they got in. Milena just said that, so.
Yeah. Probably simplifying it a little bit, but yeah, that's probably that's pretty much what happened is the people who own the house were like hanging around the whole time. So check this out. Let's talk about this real quick because before we get on that whole thing. Riot is disabling all chat in League of Legends. While most of our focus around behavioral systems in 2021 has been on gameplay-based behaviors like AFKing and inting, we've heard from you that verbal abuse has been a rising problem this year too. Bullshit! It's not near what it was 10 years ago, or even 5 years ago. We're working on a number of changes to systematically address this at both the League and Riot levels, but one direct change you'll see soon is that in patch 11.21, we're disabling all chat in matchmade queues. I will be honest with you. This literally makes me not want to play League of Legends. This takes away from the game experience for me. This takes, and it's not necessarily about being toxic. There's good and funny interactions you can have too. So you can rage at your team? Yeah. In fact, this is even worse because you can still talk to your team. And in reality, when people are flaming people in League of Legends, you're not flaming people on the other team. You're pissed at your own team.
Notice me, senpai.
How unbelievably stupid do you have to be to not understand how your game works, how the community of your game works? This is so unbelievably soft and dumb and just out of touch. Does it make you not want to play League more than it being League, though? I like playing League. League is my depression game. When I'm like, wow, this sucks, time to go play a game of League, and then I feel better because I go say stupid stuff in all chat, and then it's funny, and like the other team laughs, and chat laughs, and then we're good. And like I said, most verbal abuse comes from you talking about your own team or talking to your own team. Only one depression game. So true, I play Dota, which is even more toxic, and sometimes I talk enemies about funny plays, tell them like cosmetics they're using. It's not all negative. Yeah. Watch them change their mind and address it as listening to community feedback. Well, they should. Like, this is pussy shit. This is so stupid. And if you don't like it, like if you don't like all chat, you know what you do? You go turn it off. This is something that's an option. You just go turn it off. It's already there. Like, how stupid do you have to be? All chat can be the source of fun social interaction between us. We want some good-hearted banter. Right now, negative interactions outweigh the positives. Do they? I don't think they do. I really don't think they do. You almost, because you know why? Because most of the time, anytime you actually say something bad, you're immediately chat banned, and people don't want to get chat banned. So what this is doing is you are basically putting in a global chat ban for everybody in all chat. In ranked, they do. I only play ranked. Wait, isn't all chat off by default? Isn't all chat even off by default? I just remembered. Yes. They're just like stupid people, man. Stupid people making stupid decisions. Like, I'm gonna play a game of League. I'm pissed. What time do I have to go to this thing? I'm gonna be toxic as shit. Oh, let me see what time I have to leave. Oh, let me see. Okay, whatever. I might have to go soon. Okay, it's annoying. Anyway, we'll evaluate the impact of this change through verbal abuse reports and penalty rates, as well as surveys and direct feedback from you all. What do you mean, evaluate the impact of this change? Well, there's no surveys and direct feedback. There's no data on this because all chat is now gone. The data is all gone. So, like, what are you talking about? All chat is the only thing being disabled. Enemies will still be able to hear and see your emotes and chant mastery unless muted, as well as control 1, 2, 3, 4 spam. Dude, if anything, this is worse. This is way worse than all chat. If anything, this is 1,000 times worse than all chat. Because this has no positive connotation. There's no, it's you're just gloating or being annoying. Like, it's you taunting. Like, all this is taunting. There's no positivity that comes from this. All chat at least has the capability of having positivity to it. This is one of the esfand played League. I played League. I quit WoW at the beginning of Wrath of the Lich King, and I started playing League. I played League for like a long time. Why do you need chat on League? To tell everybody else they a bitch. That's why. Anyway. I'm just kidding. No, it's fun. I want to play games to interact with people. Like, I want to. I'm doing PvP. I'm playing online. I'm not playing against bots. What's up, Socrates? How are you? Regarding that last one, where verbal abuse happens in team chat too. So disabling all chat won't get rid of abuse altogether, but team chat also plays an important team communication function. See, like, they're using my logic about why this, if anything, should be removed. It's this, right? They're using this logic here. So the potential value it brings is much higher. There is zero potential value from here. This is way more toxic than all chat spam, which is off by default. Wait, in WoW, you can't talk to the enemy team? That's very different. They're two completely different genre of games. We know this sucks for those of you who want to compliment on your lane opponent's skin, or ask for a dance party in Baron Pit, or tell your opponents that they're bitches. But we believe the trade-off is worth it to cut down on the growing negativity all chat has been creating in your games. Like, this is so dumb. This is, like, actually clueless. Actually so clueless. No idea what you're doing. I don't even play League that much anymore. They added voice chat also only for parties and league instead of entire team. Yeah, that is a different thing. You guys don't understand. That is different. Text chat is very different than voice chat. There are 100 times thing like there's so many things that you would say in text that like you're not gonna say under like in you know what I mean?
P-pop on.
Like it's just like trolling, like saying stupid stuff. Like I'm not gonna go like it. Okay, okay. Let me explain this. The social. Oh wait, I thought you guys were my stream deck's not working for some reason. I thought you guys could see my screen.
Esfand has slowly went from my least favorite OTK member to my favorite. Underrated goat.
Cubsters, thank you for the 2 months, dude. Thank you, man. The social, I guess, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but basically the social impact of text is so much less than the social impact of words, like voice. So, and it's not only that, it takes more out of you. When you can hear somebody else's voice and you're talking to somebody, it's there's like different levels of communication that humanizes people. When you're typing in text, it doesn't really humanize people a lot of times, right? So like there's like 3 degrees. The farthest separated from being humanized is text, and then there's voice, and then there's like video. And actually really there's one more, and that's being in person, right? So you have in person, video, voice, text. And the reason why like where I've noticed this is honestly with OTK meetings, with org meetings. If we have an org meeting and it's all on Discord, everybody's on Discord, it doesn't feel the same as whenever we're all in person at the office. There's different degrees of like social thresholds. So yeah, there's a huge difference with voice and text. Huge difference. Removing all chat doesn't necessarily mean that it'll be a permanent thing. They might realize your own teammates are more of an issue. Yeah, but then what are they going to do? They're just going to remove all chat in game. That explains the event. No, what? That has nothing to do. That has nothing to do with the event. The event was we hired a third-party production company and they shit the bed. It's as simple as that. Anyway. Esfand, you're handsome. Thank you. Question mark? Yeah. Dude, some people, man. A member of the production team for the event was the sister of the owner.
Like, why are you even speaking? If you're a part of a production team that's there, you're being paid, right? Like, why are you even speaking up like you are some type of like in charge person when you're doing behind the scenes shit? Because it was her sister's house. She's like, nah, we can't be doing that. It was because it was her sister's house.
Yep.
So she told me, no, you can't throw the cake. And I'm just thinking, so much great content was just lost.
So it was a double agent.
Yeah, it was. It was fucking terrible.
Yep, and that's why the whole thing was scuffed. Because someone on the inside was playing for the other team.
Yeah, we got shafted on that.
And we paid for that. We spent money for that. God help us.
I am confused.
Yeah, well, and we didn't know that, right? We didn't know that beforehand. Are you mad that they're disabling all chat in League? Yeah, I just talked about it. So, yeah. Please keep being US, man. Thanks, dude. Uncle Trash Talk, thank you for the tier 1. Felipe, thank you for the 13 months. Shadow Lemur, 13 months. Prieston, thank you for the tier 1, 3 months. Thank you, Prieston. I didn't hear that until just now. Did I get everybody else? Rabid Willie, 22 months. Gerald, thank you for the 26 months. I bet you have a lot of leftover Chipotle from yesterday. No, because the people who own the house were going in there and picking at it with their hands. So no, we don't have any leftover Chipotle from yesterday. So no, we don't. We threw that away. Yeah. No cap, all streamers feeling as they would come and ruin the mood. Yeah. But now, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? If you were to just ask if they can try some of the food or whatever, we've always said yes. We've always said yes. Actually, that's not entirely true. We've offered, like anytime we're doing an event or whatever, and like we're like done doing the thing, and there's people there like, hey, if you guys want some food, we have some food. If you guys want to come try some, grab some, take it home with you. Like we're very like, because we don't want to waste food, right? Even if it's like sponsored and they brought it over, even if like, you know what I mean? So we don't want to waste it, and there's other people there that can take it. Like, hey, anybody take this. Like whether it's OTK people, not OTK people that we, we're working, we hired. Like whenever we did the what's it called thing, the the mafia, right? Whenever we did that the stream on the Chipotle channel, the people that worked there, there was people that worked there, and they had been there all day, and it was like kind of lunchtime. We're like, hey, if you guys want some of this, we still have some food left over. If you guys want to take it, and they were like super grateful, and it's great, right? So we're always like offering food to people, but like to come like during the show and like they're like picking at the food with their hands, and I think, dude, the whole like, man, that was so like, that blew my mind, man. That blew my mind. The like, that blew my mind. Nick, on what happened after the party.
Okay. Who was the little kid running around?
Also, no, it was not the G4 production team. No.
Yeah, the little kid was like enjoying like the petting zoo, which was fine. If the little kid enjoys the petting zoo, I don't care.
Yeah.
But it was more than just watching over the property. Like anyone who says that's just copium. It's just not true. It was not Ms. No, she invited.
F them kids. No, I'm just kidding. No, you know what? I will say this about kids being there: liability. If there's like kids there, people that we don't know in general is a liability. But kids being there, it's like, dude, what if something happens and like somebody like runs into the kid, or as a parent, dude, like you gotta watch your damn kids, right?
Invited friends, yeah, and I actually took a picture of them because she invited her friends over, and they show up with her Louis Vuitton bag, her Gucci belt, these super, oh look at me, I'm so rich sort of shit, and then they walk over and they get in line and start eating our Chipotle. I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, what is going on? It's like, and Chipotle was like, and I'm not even kidding you, dude. The dude who was there originally, he literally ate out of the Chipotle with his bare fucking hands. I'm not kidding. He put his fingers in the fucking meat and then ate it.
Okay.
Who was the little kid running around?
Also.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Soda helps get rid of random guests at OTK event.
I already finished. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Oh! Bitch, good luck out there. You got this here. You got it here. I already finished. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna.
Nice. As he reveals how he got into gambling and how much he lost.
Oh yeah, man. I love gambling. I love gambling. I lost my house, my wife, and my children to gambling. One time, I was watching some guy on Mitch TV. His name was Train Station. And he kept saying, "Don't gamble, don't gamble." So I took a fucking loan from a loan shark, and he killed my loved ones. Fuck, it was worth it though. Book, motherfucker.
I'll be honest though. This right here, he's like memeing on it. It just shows how stupid like people would have to be. You know what I mean? It just goes to show how stupid people would have to be. It'll be like, you know what I mean? It's literally the meme. Why Melinda didn't go off on Karen featuring Buddy?
There was a few more things that were a lot more important.
She almost did. She almost did, and I was like, we should probably just handle it after the event.
And me just getting in a fight with a random lady who just finally had the birthday party she always wanted, like ruining the announcement for Seer, ruining the Loot Goblins announcement, ruining everything else that could have happened if she somehow would have kicked us out from the place just because it's her place. Like, she might not even have followed like the Airbnb shit. You never know with these ladies. You see them call the cops for like the weirdest reasons. So, sure. So I don't know. I also, after everything was done and done, I also wanted to go talk to her or ask her, but I'm just gonna tell you I was not allowed to. I was not allowed to, and it's not my place because I'm not a part of OTK.
At one point, she almost did, and I was like, we should probably wait. And she's like, no, you're right. Yeah. But, yeah, that was funny. She was pissed. Okay. Wait, dude, my eyes broke? What is this one? Maya gets the greatest song request to show off her beautiful voice. Oh, God.
Tequila.
Good. Good. Owner at OTK event and secretly pairs with Struzyver. Wait, hold on.
I think those are the
Bro,
two people
she
that
took
are feeling the
random
best.
pictures of us just sitting down enjoying her food.
Is this when
I
Melissa-
wonder if she's gonna post that somewhere and say that we're her friends. You know, like she took pictures of me and JC just sitting there eating Chipotle, like randomly without her.
Yo.
On her like camera.
Wait, what?
Yes, she took pictures with Esfand too. Esfand's like, I took pictures with these randoms. I have no idea who they are. She took pictures of us.
Okay.
With them. Together.
The first part of that is true. The second part, I said that to Milena as a joke. But everything else was so absurd. That it's like, Milena was probably like true. Like it probably did happen. But no, I was joking. I didn't know. I thought she knew I was joking. Oh no, that is funny, dude. The first part of that is 100% true. She did. They were like, literally, like we were watching them like take pictures of people. We're like, what is happening? But yeah, no, I did not take a picture with her. That is so funny. The Braves mascot dressed up as Dr. Disrespect for a game. Wait, really? What the hell? That is funny. Maya talks about behind the scenes OTK event. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that was super annoying though. Yesterday was really frustrating. Like obviously, like we're really happy about a lot of things, right? Like obviously, we're incredibly happy about Seer. We're happy to announce the shows, and there were things about the show that was good, right? There was things about the show that was good, but and the show itself, the way that it should have gone would have been great. But the amount of technical issues and the stuff that it's like we hired somebody else to do, and it was like completely, like we were like, okay, let's be completely hands off on this type of stuff. Get to run a show, get a schedule. Hey, you're going here, literally. You're going here. You're doing this. You need to start this, and this is how you're going to start it. And you guys just do this. Boom, 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 boom. Like, just kind of shit the bed whenever the stream goes live, and then like we have stuff breaking and. Yeah. That's where you screwed up? You know what's funny is you say, oh, that was a bad decision. You know what happened yesterday was because we saw people's comments. People were literally hundreds of upvotes on comments that were like, oh, these guys are so stupid. They have the money. Why don't they go and hire a production team to come handle all this stuff? That's literally what we did. But people don't know that, right? It's just funny because it was like every time that like we just do stuff on our own. I get it though. To be honest, that's probably what I would have thought if I didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. But because I'd be like, what the hell? Just hire somebody else to do this. But the fact that we did hire somebody else to do this and they screwed it up was like, okay, like this is bullshit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you guys have seen my tailgate tour. Well, last week was a shit show. I'm still working on that, by the way. There's not how much fit is important. Well, fit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, well, yeah, okay. There's a lot more. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Are you gonna upload the 2 trailers to the OTK YouTube channel? Can't wait to watch Luke Evans. Yeah, we should have. I don't know why we didn't do that. Yeah. Maybe the production company is in New York. Yeah. No, I'm just like, I'm trying to like talk about what I want to talk about without like repeating myself 10 times. You know what I mean? I'm trying to not repeat myself 10 times because they're telling me the production team is telling me I need to go, guys.
Sub to OG in Texas Pepin chat Sakalab.
And I'm trying to like cut myself off before I just say the same thing 10 times.
Watching your stream Esfando Wide Hardo.
Let's do Reddit recap. Okay. Twitch shit camp overview and viewers. Oh yeah, wait. Okay. The Better House.
No, actually.
There's no room at this end.
Wait, the Loot Goblin set looks sick. Wait, have you guys seen it? Wait, did we leak it? I wanted the Loot Goblin set to be a surprise. Did we leak it? Did we post it? Yes? Brick! I wanted everybody to be so excited when we started the stream. Oh, in the video. Oh, yes. Yes. That was the entire set. Yes. Yes, chat, that was the entire set in the video. Very good. Okay. Better House.
Esfand has no, actually.
There's no room at this end.
Esfand has persuaded me he has a nicer house.
The person persuasion. What did you just say?
Esfand has a nicer house. Esfand has a nicer house.
Chat, Miz was having heart problems yesterday. This was why. He was upset that I have a nicer house. And he hasn't talked to me since, actually. So, it's just reality.
Esfand has a nicer house.
How?
Yo, that's my fucking cat.
That's my cat.
That's my cat.
That is the most annoying
Yo,
thing.
Sugar Plum, get
so
down
annoying.
here.
His
Sugar
name is
Plum.
Stompy.
What do you mean?
No, his name's Burrito.
I
Okay.
literally have a ridiculously big pool. I have a...
No, actually.
There's no room.
A pool that I can use for free because we're neighbors without a fence. Legendary Madden coach. Who is this? I don't know who this is. Don't miss the I love Esfand and want to create a video for him. Hope you'll like it for your free acid trip. Yes, yeah, Brown with Thor. We saw that yesterday. I'm still like, I don't know what the hell. It was one of those things that I was watching and I'm like, I feel like I should not like this, but I just couldn't stop watching it. I prefer the girthy way. Corn on the cob, it's round now. What? 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 Okay. Jay the Bard.
He's a champion of the light, and he'll smite you with his righteous smite. He's Esfand the Great. Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime.
There you go.
He's a...
Hey, we need Twitch Primes on this channel, okay? Hey, listen, I just bought a new house. I'm trying to buy maybe a $20,000 or a $30,000 live view. I'm this close to buying it. I'm trying to figure out if I can manage without buying it. Hey. Money's tight. Actually. I have a lot of expenses coming up. But hey, Twitch Prime. Thank you. I'm excited for the upcoming gym streams. Oh, Decoy. Decoy, thank you for the 32 months. Thank you, Decoy. El Cobos, thank you for the 14 months. Azan's House. Thank you, Azan's House, for the tier 1. Thank you, Azan's House. Big Boy Chino, thank you for the tier 1. Dude, Azan's House, only tier 1, not even tier 3, dude. This is a $3 million house, and he only tier 1s. Baxter Burgundy, thank you for the 2 months. Nilly Neb, thank you for the tier 1. Archangel, thank you for the 22 months. Thank you, guys. It's a $4 million house? Oh, my bad. I heard you're keeping a baby hostage in that room. Hey, listen, like I said, money's tight. I'm excited for the upcoming gym streams. Guys, see, this is a... The reason why this is such a good exercise, this works on your core strength and your explosiveness, right? Hip flexion, the triple extension, posterior chain. This is the good stuff right here. Yeah, really, really good. Really, really good stuff. Cincinnati, thank you for the 28 months. PDB, thank you for the 5 months. Almost Duber, thank you, Almost Duber, for the 2 months. Thank you guys so much for the subs and resubs. I really, really, really do appreciate it. OTK 1 year sex anniversary compliment. Wait, what? What is sex anniversary? No. Why? How does this happen so often? How does this happen so often? Okay, now this is just... No. Okay, now this one is... Okay. Dude, what the... No, come on. This is not... No. 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 How come I'm in a half of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I'm in 13. I'm in 15, but basically I'm 13 of them. Why? I knew he looked familiar. Ask me about my wiener. Good. Very good. Okay. Happy anniversary. Very good. Very good. Very cool. Who made this? I am Tapiro. Very good. Very good, Tapiro. Original content. Suggestions for Thursday's pre-NFL Madden. I play the Madden game with the 2 teams from the Thursday game. I don't really pay attention to the NFL much, so I'd love to have some insight to the team and players for the game. Would you guys rather me do this or just keep playing my franchise? Goat MJ, thank you for the 3 months, dude. Ledry, thank you for the 40 months. Not Boner fan, really. Dubinsky, 4 months. Peeps the Killer, thank you for the 2 months. Outladen, thank you for the 10 months. Dude, you guys are popping off with the subs. Thank you so much, man. Both? Just do franchise, then maybe right before the game. I just do a play the matchup in Madden. Do you guys want that? I think franchise is like better. It would be cool during the match to be like, watch for that guy during the game. Yeah.
Like esfand?
No. Esfand, dead ass said yesterday, it's gonna take me a year to move in. And I just, like, that made me angry. That made me so mad that I made him download Instacart on his phone and I ordered groceries to his pantry to help him speed up.
Hey, free labor, boys. Hey, can I get some Drakes for me? I baited Milena into buying my groceries. Drake's in the chat for me, boys. Drake's in the chat for me. I baited Milena into buying my groceries last night.
Greetings from Brazil.
Greetings. Claudio Marquez, thank you for the 2 months. Azir says, thank you for the tier 1. I love Popeye, 7 months. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I literally just did recap and Let's Go Football today. I have to go. There's a massive show. I'm super excited for Loot Goblins. I really hope that it's going to be good and exciting. I didn't really get to play any games today. I wasn't expecting that to go so early. I thought I was going to play some games for a little bit. But I will be back later tonight. I was planning on streaming my WoW raid on my alt channel. But honestly, I need stream hours, man. It's like a stupid thing to have to talk. I don't even like talking about it. I might stream on my main. I thought I was not going to stream WoW on my alt for a while, but like... it's pretty rough right now. So I'm almost 2 weeks in and only streamed like a fourth of my contract. So... I might just stream it here tonight. So my alt channel is twitch.tv/esfandradio. Maybe I will stream tonight on my main instead of my alt. But it's like really bad. Because I have not hit my hours 2 months in a row. And I used to not even be close to missing my hours. It's just with the move and the org and everything else going on. It's just been like that. So... I still don't understand delegating at all. It's super complicated. It's super hard to explain. I don't even want to go into it. It's super hard to explain. Because it's like, I don't think people really understand unless I really like break it down and yeah. Okay. So anyways, guys. Just leave stream open? No, I need to go tonight. I need to go for like 3 hours. I'm going to be gone for 3 or 4 hours. I'm going to go do the show and then come back. Or not do the show, do everything we need to get Loot Goblins ready for tomorrow. So, do like a tech rehearsal and everything. So, anyways, guys. Misleading title, I know. YouTube, Instagram, Discord, Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Twitter, everything is EsfandTV. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I'm glad you guys had a good time with the football show today. I would love to get more and more suggestions for the football show because honestly, I think there's a lot more that we can do with the football show. Wait, where's my? I think there's a lot more we can do with the football show and a lot more that I want to do with Let's Go Football. Football also, by the way, realistically, it's going to be very seasonal. Like, you guys realize that, right? So, I want to do football stuff in the fall when it's football season, but then the other, 3/4 of the year, I'll just do everything else. Anyways, guys, YouTube, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, Twitch, Twitter, everything is EsfandTV. I'll see you guys later, okay? Just do watch parties while you play WoW. I mean, I think at that point, I might as well just play WoW. Because watch parties don't get as much views as, I mean, usually it just depends. Because a lot of people can't watch parties. All right, bye chat. It's Vandell. End stream. Who do I host? Is anybody... we can host Minx. Minx is live. Okay. I'll probably come back later tonight. Actually, I'm definitely coming back. I don't know if it's on my main or on my alt. I don't know. Okay. Bye, everybody. Bye. Oh, thank you for the resub. G14 Classified. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Oh, and W7 Melodious, thank you for the